Good? All right. Countdown completed. Hello.
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 We're back. It's your boy.
It's the boy.
Happy
here.
Pride.
Hi.
It's all your boys. Cracking open a cold one for the boys and non-boys today.
Boys and non-boys.
Cracking open a boy with cold one.
The two genders. It's just boys and non-boys.
Boys and non-boys.
It's got the two spellings. Yeah, boy and non-boy.
Boy.
All right. Yes,
yeah.
to everyone
Hello.
out there, all the fine folks of the internet who are joining us here today for our second episode this Pride Month, this American Pride Month. I guess we'll probably be doing something about that next month, maybe. I don't know. Because oh no, it's not next month. It's August for our Canadian friends.
It's just hot Pride summer, folks.
Yeah. It's just hot Pride summer. It's all summer.
Hot Pride
because
summer.
Everyone knows that Pride cometh before the fall.
You're so right. You're so right.
Very good.
Wow.
For those who don't
Good
know,
job,
who are not in
Canada.
Canada, in various Canadian cities, because of historical reasons, we celebrate Pride a lot of the time in August, sometimes July, sometimes June. Depends on when your local Pride parade picnic sort of event began historically. So for us, we celebrate mostly in August. So check back in
1 month.
2 months.
I mean,
1
really,
month?
I mean, check back whenever. We're always going to be gay.
Month and a half?
So.
Yeah.
Check back
Yes.
every single day.
Check back every day.
It's
Watch
always
one of our
gay
videos.
all the
It
way
doesn't matter
down
which
here.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always going to be gay. So.
So true, bestie. So true.
But today is especially so.
But hello, this is an intro. We're Rolls Revamped. If you're new to this channel, we like to take mix and match mechanics from various games to put a new and interesting twist on our story. Today, we're actually playing a very cool D&D 5e compatible campaign made by Awfully Queer Heroes. They're currently on Kickstarter, but this is Rescue Rainbow City. So we're running through some of the early sessions of that campaign, just as a little bit of a teaser for you. Go check them out on Kickstarter. We'll have a link in the doodly-doo. In the doodly-doo.
Yes.
Technical term.
I think that's what they
Pretty
call
sure
it.
that's how it's coded in the website. It's just a separate header.
Yes. Also, special thanks up top to our very first Patreon,
Yes.
our Patreon
Of
supporter
course.
and coffee supporter, Kristen, who is a dear friend of the show, and just wanted to say thank you, we love you, good night.
Yes, we all
Wait,
love
the
you
show's
very
not
much.
over. Stay here. Stay
No,
here.
no, don't come back at night. Yes.
I mean, the night is for
thank you
partying.
so much. We always knew it'd be you, really. Friend of the show, friend of us.
It was always you.
We always knew. But yeah, speaking of supporting the show, if you want to become a wonderful member and hear us talk about you and gush about you here on the show, you can become a patron. We have links in the description. You can also I think it is just patreon.com/rollsrevamped. Pretty easy to find. You can check out our Beacons page as well. They have links there. And we also have affiliates. We've got Dice Legion, we've got Hero Forge, and we've got Humble Bundle. Before I go over some of those great features from one of those affiliates, we're gonna have an icebreaker question, because these are new characters for us, you know, it's good to know them a little bit, and before we do away with them to move on to the next game that we like.
Or
Spoilers.
we murder them.
Just put them in the little character box in our head. We'll open them up later, but so this week's icebreaker is if your character was a mythical beast or fantasy creature, what would it be? So that's a pretty easy one. I'm going to go over affiliates real quick though, while you guys dwell on that deep question. I think it has been a little bit since we've talked about Dice Legion, so I'll go ahead and go over them again. Dice Legion is a really cool little company that is becoming a curator of very high quality D&D and TTRPG products. So they've got these really nice dice trays, they've got really nice sets of acrylic, metal, and I believe they even have a few gemstone sets right now, dice, and they look for these on all sorts of different websites and all sorts of different artists, and you know, they keep them there for you, and so you can kind of find all these great quality products in one place. So Dice Legion is great. It's a small company. If you can check that out, they've got links in the description below, and if you use one of those, not only do you get a discount on your purchase, we get some money from that. So that would be awesome.
A small company with big hearts.
Yes, big hearts. And,
if you want to support our stream and help me close all the tabs open on my computer, then you know where to go.
Nothing
It's
can help
killing
with
me.
that.
There's no cure. There's no cure.
It's terminal.
If you sent me a screenshot of your computer, I'm pretty sure I just have a panic attack. It's like-
I can't. I couldn't do that to you.
It's bad, y'all.
Every time I see it, I like forget how bad it is, and then I see it again. I'm like, oh yeah.
Do you really live like this?
It's real bad. Sometimes my laptop just completely quits because of the number of tabs I have open, and then we just start fresh, folks.
Start anew.
Start fresh means you go to history and restore all tabs.
Never! yeah. I'll never close them.
I like that
Anyways.
they're not important enough that you need to go find them again, but too important to close.
Yes, exactly correct, yes. They're my emotional support tabs, thank you.
Please be respectful.
Yeah, please be respectful. I do have a permit for them.
All right. This month, I am playing a new character. Hi, I'm Lee Baldwin. That's me. First of all, I use he/they pronouns, and I will be playing Hanesh this month. And he's just a big ol' softy himbo who is a little bit more reckless than he used to be, for who knows why. And if he had a mythical creature that represented him, I'm thinking like a griffin. That seems like pretty appropriate. Just like this really big, like majestic beast. That seems good. Very strong. But pretty basic. No magic. So-
He's just a basic himbo, you know, like just a basic
Classic.
griffin will do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for once, I think I'm going to swing this over to Haley because I feel like you're going to be pretty prepared for this one.
Yeah. So I'm Haley, she, her, and this month I'm playing Kathira, our Sky Pirate, and she is in fact a centaur. So the mythical creature that she most identifies with is a mermaid. No.
Hey, you know.
What?
Yeah,
There's the
sometimes-
horse one. I fucking
Oh,
just
yeah,
forgot the
there is
name.
one. It's like the half horse, half
Oh my
fish.
god.
It starts with a C?
It does start
Kelpie,
with a
Kelpie.
C.
It's a Kelpie. It's the
No,
the
it's
swamp
a different thing.
horses. Oh, you're thinking something else then. Okay, I'm thinking Kelpies. It's
Yeah,
just a swamp
It might
horse.
be. You might be right. I thought it was a.
Oh, maybe I am thinking. Oh, I am thinking
Hippocampus?
Kelpie.
Yeah, Kelpie.
I am thinking Kelpies. Yeah, Kelpies.
Easily
No,
vindicated.
Campus. Yeah.
yeah, you know, I was saying that as a joke, but now I'm gonna stick with that just cause.
Yeah, right? Sometimes the outside doesn't.
And it's because she has like the upper body of a human and the bottom half of a horse, and Kelpies have the upper half of a horse and the bottom half of like a fish or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love that. Yeah.
But then you need one
everyone-
with the top half of a fish and the bottom half of a human. So you've
Reverse
got like
mermaid.
a whole. Yeah.
Reverse
no.
mermaid.
Please disregard where I tried to
That would
say that
be
it
a
was called a
mess.
hippocampus.
Yeah, that's part of the brain, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it sure is, bud. It's like I'm pretty sure it's called a hippocampus.
That is a
But there
creature.
is
though, isn't
one,
it?
yeah.
Else. There's a
It's
hippo. There's a something. There's a
There
something.
is also a mythical creature called hippocampus. Because
Yeah.
I learned that watching
Percy Jackson.
no.
Because that's what I did.
I'm blanking on the name of the show. Yes.
I think that hippocampus is actually, sorry, I was right. Listen,
Yeah,
I
no, you
called
were.
myself
Yeah,
out
it
for
is a
being
hippocampus.
fucking dumb, but I was right. I was on the money.
Damn.
Me
Yeah,
at
easily
myself,
vindicated.
trust your instincts.
Alright.
Damn.
Yeah.
This pride, that's my PSA to all of y'all out there who think
Trust
you
your
don't know what a
instincts.
hippocampus is. Trust your damn instincts, girl.
For that incredibly relevant thing that will happen to every single Pride event that you are at, you will be asked what a hippocampus is.
Yeah. A
never
key
know.
cornerstone of queer culture is knowing what a hippocampus is.
It's part of the gatekeeping
For
process.
sure.
Yes, good.
Woof.
Anyway.
Probably that was it.
Sorry, did we
Bits.
interrupt Haley, your character
No.
intro, or did you finish?
I guess, yeah, I'm done. Yeah. She's,
Okay, great,
she's
great.
a centaur who identifies as a kelpie. As her mythical creature. Yes. Anyways,
Good.
that's me. I'm done. Goodbye. Passing to Remick.
Me? Oh
Remick.
shit. I'm playing all of the characters, but hello, I'm
Oh, that's
Remick.
true.
I go by Rem of the Realm on most social media. I use she, her pronouns, and I am DMing this month's adventure. So I'm playing everyone else, but I'm going to say that a mystical magical creature that represents the NPCs, all of them? Question mark.
Every single
Or you, the DM.
Every-
Or you, yeah, what about
Me,
you?
the DM. Me, the DM.
I hope not beholder.
But beholders are cute.
They're cute,
I'm-
and they're also paranoid and mostly racist.
Are you-
so-
a Medusa.
I'm going to go even more incredibly basic, and I'm going to do a unicorn.
Oh.
Because it's pride, and that's the vibe.
That's the
Also, in my bedroom growing up, this was not when I was a small child. This was for years and years and years. I had a poster of a big old unicorn in my room because, hey, sometimes that's life, folks. And,
Was
you
it
know,
a Lisa Frank one?
Sometimes you're
You
8
love
years
what you
old.
love.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was much older than 8 years
Aw.
old.
Dear.
But that's life, you know? If you love unicorns and maybe that's meant to tell you something about yourself and your sexuality growing up, trust your instincts.
Hmm.
You know what a hippocampus is. And I am going to pass it to Rowan.
Hello, I'm Rowan. I use they, them pronouns. I will be playing Vero, our bardlock in this campaign, who uses any pronouns. And I think if he was going to be a mythical creature, it would be a fairy dragon, because they are little, but like colorful and like fun and kind of mischievous, and yeah.
I
They're
really like
so
the designs
cute.
for
They're
those
very
and-
I love
cute
them.
also.
They're so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I'll throw it to Mary Lise.
Hi, Mary Lise or Emmy. I use they, them pronouns, and I will be playing Wallace, also known as Wall, who uses he, him. And I've not quite sure I've been juggling between vampire and lich. Wallace!
Hmm.
Just
I
like,
don't know Wallace well
deep-
enough to help you on this.
Why
Both
pick
ominous.
one?
I also
know.
can't believe
Vampire
you made a
Lich.
character whose like spiritual like mythical creature isn't a werewolf. Like that's so out of character for you.
I was going to say, I'm
Who
shocked
are you?
and
Wait a
appalled.
minute. No, wait, guys. This isn't. Emmy.
Sorry, how did a stranger get on the call?
Right.
That's weird.
Who are
Fuck
you?
Get out.
Just
I think
because
someone killed
these
Emmy.
are things that represent Wall doesn't mean that Wall isn't a werewolf.
Oh,
Well,
Listen,
super
they
secret
contain
backstory.
multitudes.
yeah,
Yeah.
same vibes.
Respect
yeah.
it.
Yeah. We got two.
Oh, boy.
No. Well, it's definitely a werewolf, just we don't have to worry about a moon in this situation, so it's
Who says we don't?
He's a werewolf that's irrelevant to the story, so he never mentions it.
Exactly. That's
God damn it.
exactly the truth.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
And actually, that's the truth about all the characters that I play that aren't explicitly werewolves. They're actually
They're
all
always
werewolves,
secretly werewolf.
including Edna.
Yes.
Edna's a werewolf.
Excellent.
I knew. We all knew. You
Yeah.
We all knew in our hearts.
Got that vibe. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Well,
No, I like wolves.
yeah. So that's everyone, isn't it? Yeah.
I think so. Last
So-
I counted.
Unfortunately,
gonna-
B is not able to make it today.
Yes, we're one man
Yeah.
down.
Our dear
B
Steve.
isn't feeling great, so sending all of our extremely gay well wishes to B as they recover.
They will be back with us very soon.
Yeah. Hell yes. Yeah, so I think we covered everything we needed to cover up top, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna pass it over to you. Where did we leave off, Remick?
Yeah. So we are making our way downtown, faces past, we're homebound. We are making
Sorry.
No, that's it. That's the one.
Activation phrase.
We're making our way to the heart of the Rainbow City. As you know, the Rainbow City, once a bastion of pride and culture and brilliant diversity, has been overtaken by a dark and foreboding force called Cathiculk, that is a monstrous, unknowable entity that is slowly, over years and years, made its way into the city and embedded itself in the foundation of Rainbow City. So it has its arms and its tendrils and its dark, twisted essence embedded in all of the districts of Rainbow City. You are slowly making your way through, destroying embodiments of Cathiculk as you go, because only by destroying all of them, one in each district, can you bring down the barrier that Cathiculk has created surrounding the city. Sometimes you really just go so far out of your way to avoid saying the word erective. But then you
Why?
pause too
And then
long
say
and
it
it becomes
anyway.
obvious.
Why do you-
Yeah, you say it anyway. But yeah, you all are adventurers who have come together to Rainbow City for the purpose of taking down this entity. As far as you know, many people have already tried, but no one who has entered the city to bring down Cathiculk has made it back out alive. So now you're making your way. I really have to stop saying making your way, but you're making your way into the city. You know that there's the Allied Alliance, who is a rebel force inside that are also trying to work towards this purpose. At the end of last session, you happened to see a passerby, a cloaked figure, putting up a poster that looked like a recruitment message for the Allied Alliance. So you saw this figure, you decoded the message on the poster, which had a time and location, I believe, unless I'm mistaken,
I don't think
for a
we've
meeting.
Did we get it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I
it
I
did.
didn't write it down. How dare I? Oh my god. What is it?
In your hearts, you know. If you know, you know.
Okay.
It was this it was like that evening of like we were during the day and it was
Okay.
like later that
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we
Yes.
were trying to like go there before the meeting and stuff, because otherwise other people are going to possibly decode the message and take them down, and that's not great.
That's right. Okay. Yes.
Yeah,
I
they
remember
really
this.
need help setting up a better cipher system that's a little harder to decode, because you guys just got here and you were immediately able to parse it out. So they maybe need some help in that
Okay,
department.
but,
But you did
really
also-
smart, so.
Yeah, right. Sure, exactly. That's it for sure. You did, though. You also saw this figure, the cloaked figure, leaving, and I think there might have been some talk at the end of maybe just following that person to just see where they're even going.
Yeah.
So that is up to you guys, and we can drop in right there.
Yes.
We should roll
Kira is
right.
not a very subtle person. Very
But it's
rugged.
currently disguised as a
It's
horse
true.
and rider, so it's
True.
more subtle than Centaur on the Street.
He does. I did make her proficient in stealth, which I just find very funny. She's just
Yeah,
It's a pirate.
very
You hear the
good.
clop
Yeah,
clop.
she's a pirate.
Yeah.
She has really like soft padded horseshoes. So
Yeah. Yeah.
They're sneakers.
Yeah, she got her horse sneakers.
I love it.
Well,
Yeah.
so they're still on the street, right? Like they're not. Like,
The
can we
the
follow them
figure-
pretty easily right now? Like down this.
Yeah, like they've just kind of ducked down a corner, like
Mhm.
into an alleyway. So you could certainly pursue, and depending on how long, how you time it, it could be very easy to follow them right now.
I say we go for it, but everyone try and be stealthy. Very
Yeah.
stealthy.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be
be
suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Anyways.
Alright.
Did we leave the cart with the boxes and the horse in? There was like a barn or something, I
I
believe.
think so.
Yeah.
I think we left
Yeah.
it right at the gate because it was pretty much just to get us in.
Just get
and
through,
then,
yeah.
And then we started exploring. So.
Cool.
Alright. So are we rolling for stealth?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Boy.
I have disadvantage but proficiency, so we'll see how this goes for me.
Boy, is it working.
Okay, first roll's good.
Okay. Yeah, everyone give me a stealth, and I will roll a percept.
Oh no.
13. I rolled 18 on my first roll, so I'm annoyed, but total for my disadvantage is
Wait,
13.
did you roll one, Rowan?
I did. I rolled a nat one.
Oh.
Rowan!
You're the
Hero.
drama! You're the
Hero.
drama!
She's very ostentatious, not very good at subtlety.
Yeah,
Subtle
They
is
literally
not in their
sparkle.
repertoire.
Vera, she's too busy jumping up on top of cafeteria tables and going
Yeah.
on rants about,
Yeah. They are just not stealthy. Oh god.
I got
What
a
did everyone
4.
else roll?
I mean, I have a +3, but it's not helpful.
Lee, you have a 4.
I got a 4.
How is the horse more stealthy?
I'm sorry. Hanish is not a very subtle person. He's an
Kafira's
Asmir.
Kafira's
Yeah.
flopping really quietly, and then behind her, it's crash bang.
Yeah,
No.
two extremely unsubtle Azamar, just like
Yeah, it's just
Yes.
one him, one himbo. It's just,
Yeah.
we're trying to be subtle. Just dana can flop.
I feel like
Sing our own theme music and
the, like,
moving
the strings
together.
of like Vero's ukulele probably jangle whenever they move. Like,
He's got various bells and little trinkle.
Yeah.
tinkling
They have a
things.
bag full of dice at their belts.
She never goes anywhere but her
Clattering.
dice. Yeah.
Sorry, what did Wall get on the stealth?
Ooh.
we're right
So
here.
y'all-
Much better. We're really out here.
Fuck.
We are out here and everyone can see us. Out
Oh
here.
my god.
But to be fair, I know the city. I am part of the city, and I look like I belong to the city.
Yeah, totally.
That's true. Might not have to sneak as much.
Yeah.
Is it a lower DC at least? Is it
Yeah.
lower than 7 though? Is the question.
Sure. So the figure, you guys are following this figure and kind of pursue as they slip down this alley and kind of try to just make a break for it. They seem pretty intent on what they're doing and they aren't really looking side to side, looking around a whole lot. But you are making quite a ruckus now, and Kafira, even Wall, you all, the two of you in the lead, you're being pretty good. Wall, you're making a bit of noise, but you really don't seem to have tipped them off. But as the two in the back with clanking plate armor and a ukulele string. Do you? I don't know.
I don't think I had that much money starting out.
No, okay, that's fine. Just clanking equipment, ukulele strings twanging against everything. The figure kind of comes to an abrupt halt and turns and just casts a glance over the shoulder really quick and books it. Just starts sprinting.
Get him,
Takes
get him.
off. Wow, yikes. It's my rolls are wild. Takes off, tries to lightly jump up onto a crate and then make it up onto a rooftop, fumbles the grip that they have on the rooftop, falls, and just keeps running.
That's just after him.
Can I,
I'm
like-
after him. Go,
Can
go,
I
go.
try and catch them as they're falling? As
Wait,
in,
but why are... Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why are
Um,
we trying to we don't want to chase them down aggressively.
Yeah, that's why
Don't
I'm
we?
trying to
Why
save them
not?
from the fall.
You're a ways back, but if you want to give me an athletics or an acrobatics or however you want to do this, give me a check and we'll see how it goes.
Roll a D20, let's see what happens.
Because really, you have the movement, because you wouldn't be more than 30 feet behind them, really, so...
Yeah, and actually I have 40 feet walking speed. I'll walk fast.
Perfect, yeah, easy,
And
easy.
The
that-
gay speed walk.
It actually is a thing, and it's called walk off. And also have the ability to shove people who are in my way. It's amazing.
Love this.
But so I rolled a 14. My strength mod is 1, my dex mod is 3, so do with it as you will.
What was the total? I'm gay, I can't do math.
If we're
It's no
going
math
strength
ones.
15, if we're going dexterity 17.
Okay, that's pretty good though. Because they're wriggly and they're gonna try and just like
Wriggly.
Yeah. It's more that I'm trying to catch them when they're falling down, like to help them not hit the ground and be pain.
You know, some people don't want to be caught. But they do not manage. They're actually like a shorter, kind of stocky build. And you get a pretty you catch them easily. But they kind of like twist to try and pull out of your hold, but don't quite manage it. So you find yourself looking at a dwarven man with a bushy red beard, very like, I don't know.
Big bushy beard.
Bushy. I mean, okay, like a nice beard though, right? Not like scraggly and weird, just like nicely oiled and very nicely cared for, like combed back hair, bright blue eyes, just like a very I'm like, he's a nice looking dwarf. But you catch him and he kind of blinks up at you and says, I had nothing to do with it, I swear.
Sorry. Just noticed that you were dropping in.
Sure. Appreciate the catch there. Can you put me down?
Absolutely, but we need to talk.
I saw nothing. I didn't do nothing. And anyone who saw me do anything is a liar and a cheat. And I.
Oh.
I just, out of character, we saw them put up the thing, right? Was that why we were chasing them?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. No, head empty, sorry.
That's fine. You kind of like, you set him down and he kind of like very clearly is like clocking the other alleys that branch off from this one and is like, yeah, so if that'll be all, I'll be on my way. I think I saw someone actually perpetuating a crime down in the other alley, so you might want to go catch up with them.
I'm
We're
sorry,
not-
do we look like cops?
We're not, please.
No.
We're not, God.
No.
No.
Sorry, I do,
One of us
but
does.
Why?
Oh,
Wall did catch him, and
Oh
Wall
God, I
kind of
forgot.
does.
yeah.
Well, kind of
Yeah.
like a cop.
We're no kind of authority here.
Are you sure about that?
Well, I mean,
You're
depends on who
here
you
to
ask, but in this specific instance, no. We
Say
just,
something a cop would not say.
I've never killed anyone.
Oh yeah, that tracks.
Oh yeah.
As far as I know.
As far as I know.
Yeah.
Woof.
Listen, I'm just a performer.
Alright, well.
That went way harder than I wanted to. I'm so sorry.
No, that's so fair. That's so
No,
fair.
it's so good. Yeah.
What do we want to ask him?
I mean, it was the poster.
What are you doing hanging up the poster?
He kind of makes like a half step to go towards one of the other alleys, like.
I want to try and
Well,
like, step in
is-
his way, like block off the alley.
Body. Is it a crime to put up some communal decorative posters
Again,
just to
we're
brighten the
not-
community?
We're not police. We're not guards. I
Right,
don't
sorry.
care.
Reflex.
I want to try and make like I guess a persuasion check to just kind of like calm him down and like be like, hey, like I'm a recognizable. I have like a thing in my backstory, which is I don't remember the name of the ability, but let me see if I can find
It's
it.
called some gay shit, probably.
Some gay shit. Your legend precedes you. People have heard tales of you, of how you fight and what you'll do for love. Many admire you for this, though some are intimidated by your reputation. They see what you can do when your loved ones are threatened. While in a civilian settlement, your presence dissuades most people from starting a confrontation or taking hostile actions against you and your allies.
Oh, yeah.
Just be like,
Why don't you?
I try maybe like introduce myself. Just be like, hey, I'm Panesh. You might have heard of me before. We're just here to settle some things in the city, and we could really use your help.
Why don't you give me a persuasion, just with advantage from your ability, just to see how it goes.
Calm emotions here with no magic. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. Persuasion. I always pick up persuasion, of course I do. So that's 21.
Oh my god, what the hell?
Persuasive as hell.
Yeah.
What the frick?
Very calming, soothing. Just, it's fine. Like I'm sorry. We just wanted to catch you. Looked like you were falling. Didn't want you to get hurt. We saw the poster and we're trying to figure out what's going on here.
My apologies. You're of course I've heard of Ganesh. I'm a little jumpy, more so than usual, at least. But, of course, yeah, sorry, I'm, again, just... Usually the people who are running after me when I'm putting up the poster are... Sorry, am I doing the Aurelio voice? This is fully the Aurelio voice. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'll try it.
I'll work on it. Someday I'll get the Scottish accent right. I'll do it. I'll do it! I'm just a little more jumpy than usual. Usually the folks that are chasing after me when I'm after the poster, they're not looking to chat.
Yeah,
so
sure. I understand that. Yeah.
But of course, for Hanesh, what can I help you with?
He kind of looks over to you, like he's done the calming down part, and now he's like, "I need smarts part. Somebody step in. This is not me."
We're you could say we're perhaps interested in the same community as you are.
Right, all right then. I mean, there's the meeting later on if you're looking to connect with the Allied Alliance.
Yes, to be honest, we aren't especially, I mean, Wall is better, but the rest of us are fairly new to the area. We were just kind of hoping to, scope out where it was. We were hoping that we could, I mean, it sounds sketchy when we say it like this, but we were kind of hoping to follow you just so we could, figure out where the meeting was.
And also to let you know that you should maybe fix your ciphers so they aren't breakable in 10 seconds.
Extremely. I have a history with ciphers and stuff. If you need help, I can definitely do that. Which, out of character, I took the linguist feat and I was looking at it and I was like, oh no, I can make ciphers. I can crack them and also make them.
What?
So,
sick! Oh my god.
Let Hero do this.
Yeah, you studied languages and codes, gaining the following benefits, whatever. But you can ably create written ciphers. Others can't decipher a code you create unless you teach them. They succeed on an intelligence check equal to your intelligence score plus your proficiency, or if they use magic.
What the hell? I've never used that. That's crazy.
The linguist feat is very cool.
That's so good. Damn.
But to be fair, I don't know ciphers and I figured it out. So you should probably...
A lot of us, we're really not that great at all the ciphers and the intrigue. We're quite broad, and he flexes, and he's very sun's out, guns out, just very ripped. We're a bit more of a brawny sort. We're all just trying to fight our way through. So certainly any help you could. It's really with the H where I get the Aurelio.
H's and V's and W's.
Yeah, the H's and V's are always the Aurelio voice. But of course, we'd love some help. Yeah. Any aid you could provide would be incredible, of course.
Vero gives up a once over, just oh yeah, we'd love to help.
What? What are you talking about?
Yeah. Well, I'm literally, right this way then. And he sort of starts trekking off, calls out over his shoulder. Apologies, I've totally forgot, but the name is Ori.
Pleasure to meet you, Ori. I am Virosa. You can call me Viro. All my friends do.
Excellent, perfect. And the rest of your motley crew.
Kafira, pleased to meet you.
Of course.
It's a totally normal horse and rider.
Wait, sorry, did that horse just talk?
No, because I look like I'm a person riding a horse.
Horse
yeah,
and
we're
rider.
sitting.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm
None
getting
of
it
us
mixed
are
up.
on horses except for
Yeah.
Kafira
Incredible.
on a
she's
horse.
like our lady. Yeah, she's got to be on
Yeah.
the horse. She can't
Yeah.
be
Question
able
is,
to walk.
I
God.
can't get off the
Don't
horse.
have the illusion live is the question.
What?
Yeah.
We
Oh, yeah,
still have
we
the
still-
illusion going.
Was
Oh,
it only
yes.
for a minute or was it longer?
No,
Yeah,
because they're
but
had
spamming
been
it.
He and I were-
cycling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Okay,
right.
yeah.
We can
Gotcha,
do it
gotcha.
indefinitely if we want to.
Yeah,
Definitely.
cantrip just getting spammed. But
Spam that illusion.
every minute it flickers very slightly if
Oh
someone
yeah,
notices.
I do have
someone's
a note. It says every 59 seconds the horse head flickers. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which sounded
Sorry,
very
that's
ominous.
almost a very nice number. But anyways. But yeah, you guys you can follow Ori back. He kind of leads you on this meandering track. Like, again, now that the threat has passed, seems to be trying to, like, in case you have picked up another tail that's not you guys, the first tail, right? Trying to kind of dodge down an alley, back down a different alley, kind of like setting off different trails and tracks that might confuse someone who's trying to get the drop on them. But yeah, leads you down these whole meandering trail and brings you to what looks like an old, somewhat decrepit chapel or temple. There's a lot of there's 2 stone pillars right out at the front with some ravens with outstretched wings. It looks like there might be sort of a tower or a section of the back that's actually caved in, where you can see that like the ceiling stones have kind of been missing or presumably fallen. A lot of the stonework and the actual structure of the building itself is very, very decrepit. Like, it's got a lot of wear from the elements. It seems to have been largely abandoned. But you follow Ori, and he starts to lead you inside this chapel.
Okay. Can I make
It-
Can I just like look around and see if there's anything? I want to see if there's like signs of people being in here recently. Like, is this fairly inhabited? Like, or is this like in the middle of nowhere that we're being led into?
Yeah. Yeah, you could do like an investigate or survival if you want.
Survival. Let's see. Do I have?
Yeah, just more for like looking for tracks and
Yeah,
like
mo-
signs of.
Not this boy.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
I'm
just
good
a
at
9.
survival.
It's
Can
a
I
9.
can I look? I'm good at survival.
Yeah, both of you can have a look. Yeah.
15.
Hannah's just sort of vaguely looks around and doesn't see anything.
That sure is a building.
Yeah, sees a bird fly overhead, and that's
Oh.
distracted for at least 5 minutes. Like, for a 15 survival, yeah, definitely. You can tell, and like as you've been walking through these streets and these back alleys, like you've been taking sort of a roundabout route to presumably, and like Kafira, you get a sense of this for sure, to avoid more crowded sort of pathways, and stay out of sight a bit more. Definitely though, as you're closing in on this chapel, you start to see more signs of like the tread of footsteps on the ground, right? Like these sidewalks have been more traversed recently. And as you get to the when you get to the chapel itself, for sure you can see that there are signs of, like whatever the grass that's grown over top of the sort of cobblestones leading up to the chapel, you can see definitely has been trodden on, like it's worn down in a way, directly leading to the chapel. So there's definitely been signs of life here fairly recently.
I did a 25 investigation.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
Yeah, for a 25
You know the names
investigate.
of the people that have gone through.
Wow, amazing. You stare
You
into
find
the
a
depths.
single hair. You find a
Right.
single hair.
hair.
I'm able to deduce exactly who it belongs to just on sight.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, no, you find you kind of clock a lot of the same things that Kafira has. You also like just investigating the nearby surroundings a little. You clock right the chapel. You see the raven iconography. Probably even for some of the rest of you, it's not hard to sort of clock that this is very likely an older temple to the Raven Queen, right, or some similar aligned deity of death, right. It looks like out in the back you can kind of vaguely see there are some tombstones. It looks like there might be a cemetery out back. In this district so far, you've also clocked a pervasive, ominous sort of aura of foreboding, right? Like that just seems to be part of the atmosphere here. However, this temple, you're getting less of that. Like the air somehow, something about it just feels lighter. You feel less on edge than you have previously. And that's maybe not quite so much of like an intellectual investigative thing, but you still like feel that emotionally a little bit. I think that's about it. 25's really good though. I think that's about it though. You also you kind of catch that you smell something, there's a little bit on like a scent on the air of food. Like there might be a little bit of the scent of like fresh bread and like maybe some cured meats being prepared. And Ori does sort of start leading you into the entrance of this chapel and looks back and says, well, we try to keep on the move, just so that, you know, the Allied Alliance isn't detected and apprehended, but this is the current headquarters, and, well, we've been holed up here for a while, and haven't been caught out yet, so, you know, here's hoping. Just come along, everyone inside.
I'll follow along.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Swings open the chapel door and ushers you all in, kind of pokes his head out afterwards to kind of like take a quick scan around the street just behind you, make sure no one else is there watching, closes the door. The chapel inside, it looks like the pews and altar, like all of that furniture has been pushed back against the walls. Instead, there's a variety of like tables set up in there, chairs, a little table pushed up against the wall that does seem to have some people are just kind of coming and going, putting out little like bits of food, plates of bread, plates of meat, all that kind of thing, just setting up sort of a midday fare. There also seems to be a couple of doors sort of at the back of this chamber, leading off to offshoot antechambers, and you can hear the sound of voices through both of them. But other than that, just seems to be a lot of people sort of coming and going, preparing for this midday repast.
Does anyone comment on the fact that Kafira has not dismounted her horse?
We're inside
I think
a building
Ori-
now, right? Like...
Ori, as you are, like, this is a normal sized door.
Okay.
Like, you can fit, but it is awkward. You're, like, kind of leaning way forward so that you don't hit your head. Ori definitely gives you a strange look as he ushers you in. He's like, all right there, lass.
Oh, yes, of course.
We...
Sorry, now I went Scottish. Sorry.
Yeah. You just picked it right out. From...
Yeah.
I do that
Yes,
a lot.
of course.
It's...
Bit of a tight door, but nothing I can't handle.
You're right. You know, I can have a word with the quartermaster about accessibility and, you know, trying to really find a better locale to set up our next headquarters, maybe.
Excellent idea.
Yeah, at what point can we stop doing constant?
You gotta keep going with it.
We gotta see how long we can keep it up, I think.
Yeah.
We gotta
Until
see.
someone bumps into it.
Right,
Because
someone bumps into you.
no, because
or...
he doesn't know. He just thinks I'm a person on a horse. So.
Yeah,
Sure
he thinks
does.
that
He
maybe
sure does.
the way he's talking, maybe you're paraplegic or something, so you can't walk. So yeah, accessible.
Yeah.
Like he's not
Yeah.
gonna ask
Yeah.
questions. We'll see
That
how
would
long
be
I can
rude.
go. Yeah,
Yeah, no, he just wants to make sure you're comfortable.
very
It's
kind
fine.
man.
Yeah, he's a sweet boy. Yeah.
An excellent fellow.
An excellent fellow. But yeah, he looks around. He's like, well, I might go. I might have to go help. I started doing the Aurelio voice, and it's all downhill from there. But I'll go help. Damn it, I really can't stop. I'll go prepare the meal with the others. But if you want, I could send one of the members of the Alliance to come speak with you.
That would be lovely.
That'd be wonderful.
Sure, of course, of course. And have you eaten? Would you like? We were preparing just a humble soup for today's meal, but I could bring some for all of you as well.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Great.
Not
Thank
to
you.
Ricky Maru, my character, but just turn him into a hungry boy.
That's very kind.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, so Ori wanders off. He sort of goes down into the antechamber that's off on the right, which seems to be where a lot of these people are coming and going from. It might be like a sort of, kitchen area. But yeah, if you want, you can take a moment to sort of mill about in this main area, or you could sit down at a table.
Can I see if
probably
there's
not.
anyone
Yeah.
in need of like medical attention?
Yeah, absolutely.
Immediate.
Yes. yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, it's a thankless job.
Somebody's got to do
It's
it.
a thankless job. Sorry. Again, we just for people watching, we just rewatched Repo the Genetic Opera, and that's why we're like this.
And my character is blatantly based on Wallace from that movie.
yes.
Yeah.
I will say, yes, you can definitely look. It does look like there's one of the table pushed against the wall where people are putting the food on the opposite wall, and maybe further into like the back of sort of past where like the altar area would usually be. You do actually see it looks like there's a little tent set up. There's a couple people outside who look like they also are kind of wrapping bandages and sort of tending to wounded. So you can certainly go over there and investigate a bit further. But this is probably a good point just to take a little quick break here. So
Okay.
why don't we do that?
Yeah.
And we'll be back in 2 to 3 minutes for people watching the stream. For us, it'll be longer.
You guys get to
Time!
go extra fast in time.
Yeah. People watching get to speed run the break. So 2-ish minutes.
Okay. Be right back.
welcome back.
Wow.
We were just chatting on the break, so
Yes.
I was showing off this hilarious peach tea drink that I bought literally just for this.
So
Ta-da!
Hashtag pride.
Hashtag pride. Love wins. There you go. We're on a can of iced tea, so that's how you know it's equality. Yeah.
It's definitely not capitalism.
Quality.
Rainbow capitalism. What? Rainbow who?
pretty.
Sorry.
Nah.
Excuse me.
Don't talk to me or my Rainbow Bud Light bag ever again.
Rainbow Bud Light.
Yeah, because they sponsored Vancouver Pride, and
Yeah,
so
they
they
always-
give us free stuff.
Yeah, totally. I have
Like-
all sorts of stuff.
Stoli stuff that's got rainbow on it. Stanley Park Brewing that's got rainbow on it. I've got some stuff. Apparently, Las Vegas decided to sponsor Pride one year, and so we got
Weird.
bags that say "Viva Las Vegas."
Sure.
Like up here, there, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yep, up in Vancouver.
That's a
Vancouver
long
Pride.
ways.
Probably because they want to get people to travel to
Yeah,
for, like,
go to
tourism.
Vegas.
Yeah, it was definitely pre-COVID.
Yeah.
I just remember getting free bags.
Love a free tote bag.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
god, I fucking love
Same.
a free tote bag.
Same.
God, do I ever love a tote
All right.
bag. Sorry.
Back to this.
Moving on. Yeah.
And we'll see if the Allied Alliance has some tote bags.
Free
Tote
merch.
bags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got some swag.
You
That-
definitely do see some people at there's a table like off to the corner in the front that definitely does have some tote bags.
Excellent.
They
Love
just
that
got like
for
a
us.
little rainbow stitched in the corner. That's it. It's a secret rebel organization, so there's no branding. Looking at you, Torchwood. That's a deep cut
A
for
deep
Doctor Who
cut,
and Torchwood
yes.
fans. Yeah. But we don't give branding to our secret covert organizations. We don't do it. Just a little rainbow.
We
That's
also
cute,
don't
right?
put the secret organization downtown in a capital.
I
Downtown
mean, it's
Cardiff,
Wales.
baby.
Like, listen, Mary Lee's, it's Cardiff. Like,
Excuse me, that's still a really big and really lovely
It's a big city.
okay,
It is a
sorry,
big
And it's
sorry.
also like a big monument in a big city. It,
Yeah.
A big recognizable monument.
it
Yeah.
would be like putting
All
a
right,
headquarters in the Bean in Chicago.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds like a good idea.
I'm pretty sure
That
that's a
sounds
Men in
reverse
Black face.
psychology,
Yeah.
right? It's totally just reverse psychology. They're like, no one would put a secret organization there. It's too obvious. How they get-
Exactly. Well, in any case, I apologize for offending the Welsh. Send my apologies to Russell T. Davies. Deeply sorry. Thank you. Sorry. All right,
Give you
back.
this time.
Let's get back into it. You guys are in the headquarters of the Allied Alliance. You're waiting, hopefully, to speak to one of the folks who's like running the show. Your new BFF, Ori, has gone back to fetch you some lunch. So things are looking up, actually. This is going pretty
good.
well.
Yeah.
Good day.
So I would like to go and assist with any medical stuff that needs to be done because I can help heal people.
Yeah, absolutely. You can go to those that little like medic tent that was set up in the back, in behind like where the altar would usually be. It looks like there's a half elf there who's sort of tending to the folks who are gathered, sort of sitting on some chairs outside or inside the tent. For people who have like a little more grievous injuries. But they kind of look up, they have, slightly pointed ears, dark hair in a long sort of winding braid down their back. They look up and say, what voice was I going to give this character? Did I have a voice? Shit. All right. Hello, nope. Is that just Aurelio? Oh God, I really
Nah.
can't stop today.
That one wasn't
What's
quite
that?
Aurelio.
No, not quite. It was
Aurelio
heading there, though. I
adjacent.
can tell. I really have to say something New Zealand that only a person in New Zealand would say. Aotearoa? Kiora? But yes, they look up and they say, hello, how can I help you? Do you need medical attention? Please sit down. Sit down.
I was wondering if I could assist you. I happen to have
Oh,
some
really?
medical expertise and would like to offer my services, at least for a little while we happen to be here.
Sure, yeah, of course. That would be a big help. There's a couple folks out here that just need this gestures to a little halfling woman who has some bandages on her arm, bit of a broken arm. I'm just trying to give it sort of a splint for now until I'm a bit tapped myself. We had some folks got caught up in a skirmish earlier this morning. But if you have any magical means or certainly any other means would be greatly appreciated. Broken arm and then gestures. There's some folks with just some scrapes and bruises back there that I'm going to tend to. And inside the tent there is one fellow who has a bit of a wound to the torso that looks like it's a bit more serious. Anything that you feel capable of helping with, please have at it.
If you don't mind, I will go in and help the person with the large torso wound.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gotta get that torso wound. Yeah.
Yep. And so, just doing a once-over, I would like to use the Streetlight Surgeon ability, which is actually a thing for the Blood Hunter, the right of the donor, which is one of the things for the Pride stuff.
Yeah.
And so, I can use Healer's Kit to restore 1d6 hit points plus my Blood Hunter level.
Yeah, absolutely. A reminder to people, because I don't think we said this up top, but we are using some custom character classes, backgrounds, builds from a queer LGBTQ-oriented Kickstarter by the Monsters of Murka people that was called Chromatic Gamut. Very, very cool. So this class is from that.
Yeah. So I am able to heal them for 11 because I rolled a 5.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like the man is just like lying on a cot. He's kind of like drifting in and out of consciousness. And you let the healing sort of take hold on him. And immediately you can see like this slash across his sort of stomach starts to knit itself back together. And you really you get the most of it, right? Like it still looks like there's a not quite a wound, but it looks like there is some it's not quite scarred over. There is still a bit of like a tender healing skin there that is still like kind of working naturally. But you get most of it. And he just looks up gratefully and says, "Thank you, friend."
Still have you. And then I actually would like to do something similar to the person who has a broken arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can actually, there isn't a limit on how many times I can do this as long as I have healer's kits. Still.
Heal indefinitely?
Pretty much, but I can only do it once per creature. So I can't just keep stacking on one person.
It doesn't stack naturally.
Yeah. You can't just keep having the same surgery over and over.
Okay.
Yeah, that's night surgeon. Okay. But yeah, you go over to this halfling woman. She is, as halflings are, she's quite short. She has an enormous axe strapped to her back that is like taller almost than she is. Looks like it probably weighs almost as much as she does. But yeah, she holds up her arm and says, I think I could still fight my way out if I had to, but if there's anything you can do.
Try something. Do you have something you can bite down on?
She just takes the handle of the axe and, well, I've had worse, so.
Okay. So then I'm going to grab her hand, as if to shake it, pull it out to reset the arm, place my other hand on it, and heal for 9.
Nice. Well, appreciate it. Thanks.
Do what I can. Yeah, I think since those were the two big ones, I will then adjourn to the rest of my party.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, so you guys, as Wall is off doing this, Ori has returned to the group. He's brought back just like an armful of stacked, there's 5 of you, 4 or 5, depending on, maybe we should say that,
Does he bring
What was
food
Bee's
for
character?
the horse?
Bee's character was
Yeah.
Una. But
Does he
maybe
bring food?
Una.
Yeah. Does he bring
Una-
food for the horse as well as?
Yes, you're so right. I'm gonna say that Una might have slipped off just to like do some recon in another area of the city, just to see, just so you're not all kind of tied up here. So Una is off doing that, but Ori does bring back just an armful of precariously stacked bowls and plates. Extremely precariously stacked, and a little bag of carrots and little like treats for a horse, presumably.
Some oats, of course.
I rushed to
Oats.
help him carry stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I feel
But,
like
like
Nash was
on the horse,
"Oh."
like
Yeah.
on the horse.
On
I
the
go
horse.
over and like lean down to help him carry.
Yeah. Appreciate it. My thanks. Please, it's a simple soup that we've just made from whatever vegetables we had growing in the back, but it's hearty fare, so it'll at least do to keep you going.
Smells wonderful, thank you.
Good. And he also kind of gestures back to the other antechamber that's sort of in the back on the left and says, I think they're having sort of a war council off in that side room. If you want, we could go. I
Oh.
can introduce you,
And Nash just like
vouch for
stands
you.
up. Yeah, let's go.
War council.
So
It's a
just-
business lunch.
Just sidebar, if Una is no longer here, then it's just Vero who's maintaining the illusion, which means like
Every 59 seconds. It's just
well no, the casting time is 1 action, so is that like it takes 6 seconds? So
Oh no!
there's a full like 6-second gap.
where it
Where
looks
he's no
like
longer a horse.
we gotta distract him for 6 seconds. Every
Every-
4 seconds, we gotta
Yeah,
distract
every
him.
54 seconds you have to distract for 6.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
As you
What?
cast it.
This is a house of cards, y'all. Like,
What have we done?
Amazing.
we'll
At
have
any
to.
point, you could stop catfishing this man.
It's
No,
but I
been
feel
no
like at this
close
point it's
enough
weird.
in here.
We gotta see
Yeah.
how long we can do it.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It is too
Excited.
funny.
Let's go to the war
Yeah, it's
council.
too funny. Yeah, he's
This battle to be
leading you to the
fought.
he's leading you to the war council. He's not even looking back at Kafira as the image flickers and just you can see this shoddy construction of the horse head and the whole thing.
Shoddy.
We rolled quite well on
I
that,
believe
actually.
we got
I think
like a
you'll find.
22 or
My
something.
Yeah.
apologies. Your incredibly skillfully crafted faux horse head.
Didn't
Of
we
course,
like
of
actually
course,
get
of
like the
course.
toy horse thing
Yes.
from
Yeah,
the
we
toy
did.
store?
It was
did,
the toy
yeah.
horse
Yeah.
strap-on, is what it was.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that was the setup
And
we had to use.
Kafira had,
strap, yeah,
and
yeah,
Kafira
yeah.
had a harness with her and was not answering any questions about it.
No further questions.
Don't
Your
ask, don't
Honor.
tell.
Woof. But in a fun, gay way, and not in like
Yeah.
a bad way.
Yeah.
Like in a reclaimy way.
Yeah. Hell yes. Yeah, so Ori leads you off to this side chamber. When you get there, it looks like there's an assortment of people. There's all sorts. There's tieflings, dragonborn, humans. I guess. I really don't make enough human NPCs, and it shows. But yeah, there's all sorts gathered around what looks like a round table in the middle of this small-ish room. It's quite crowded. But at sort of the at the end, there isn't an end. I just said it was a circular table. That's the whole point.
On the other side of the
round
table.
Yeah. On the side opposite of the door, at the very least, there's a tall half-orc woman who seems to be decked out pretty, like, more elaborately than some of the folks. She's got armor, plate armor, let's say half plate. Nothing too extravagant. But she has sort of a shield that she's laid down on the chair beside her. She seems to be leaning over the table and like gesturing at a map of the city. And you can kind of see there's the various districts, the colored districts that are sort of decked out, different little markers that are on this map to indicate presumably movements of different groups, the cultists of Cathakalk, the other embodiments or tentacles or what have you of Cathakalk, and of course the Rebel Allied Alliance as well. She's gesturing at this map and she's saying something like, you know, if we were to move our forces, we could catch this group of cultists before they make it back to the edge of the district. If we can head them off at the pass, then perhaps we can diminish their forces at the very least. And there's some other people who are kind of trying to chime in and be like, but if we do that, we'll be too spread thin and we won't be able to maintain our headquarters here. And like, it sort of disrupts into chaos as you're entering.
Whoa. This seems like it's like everyone's tensions are high and maybe
A bit, yeah.
we need a third party perspective. Manesh, I think I could help you folks out a little bit, maybe. Try and calm them down with my heroism.
Yeah, totally. Give me another.
Just a chill pill. Throw me in the
just a chill. Roll for chill, please. Roll for chill. You could do another, just a persuasion check, unless there's another kind of diplomacy. Yeah.
I was gonna say, can I also help by just like strumming some kind of like dramatic, like heroic ballad just quietly behind you? I just give you theme music when you enter the room.
You play him in.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very good.
Intro music.
I got you, boy. I got you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I mean, you.
I already have advantage. What do I do
You already
now?
have advantage, but yeah.
Double advantage.
Well, you could bard? Are you a bard?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could just
Oh,
give
yeah.
me inspiration.
Bardic inspiration.
And then I would get a D4 or is it a D6 for you?
D6?
That's a good fucking question.
Because then I'll have both. I can stack those.
What did we make you guys? Level 6?
Can't
Is that
believe
what
I
it
fully
is?
Yeah, it's
forgot.
level 6.
We're level 6. I don't know what that is still. No.
But then how many levels of
God.
bard do you have is the
Yeah,
other question.
yeah.
Oh,
I
You're a
have-
bard
sorry.
lock,
I have
yeah.
3 levels of bard.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
so
He's a
probably a
D4.
D4. It's
Literally,
definitely
why does it not say anywhere?
It should be in your chart. It should be in the table.
So you would think that,
Shouldn't
but
it?
I did
Shouldn't
make
it?
my character on Dice Cloud, so I don't know how it
Oh.
works.
Oh, no.
Just
I
look
did
up.
make my character on Dice Cloud, so I don't know how my character's.
My PDF
Yes.
is so small, I
I'm
can't
sorry.
read it.
All right.
We. Just a disaster.
We're great at
Around
D&D.
here.
Oh my god.
I'm pulling it up.
Oh, I think it is a D6 still. It's a
Okay.
D8 at 5th level.
Okay.
Oh.
I should
yeah,
write that
it
down
is. Yeah,
somewhere.
it's a D6. Yeah.
That's
Oh, there it
awesome.
is.
Okay.
D6 is pretty good for low levels. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
forgot.
D8 at 5th level, D10 at 10th, D12 at
I
15th.
found where it is on the. It is on Dice
Okay.
Cloud somewhere. I just didn't know where. It is a D6.
Yay!
Very good.
Nice. Teamwork.
Well, I'm glad I have advantage.
This is an enormous iced tea, though. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? This is so tall. This is the size of my hand.
That's like a
It's a
standard
tall boy.
iced tea in America, just so you know.
It is the same
That's
size
an
as like a
Arizona
breast
size.
or yeah.
It's
Arizona.
enormous. What
Yeah.
the hell?
Everything's bigger in Murka.
It's peace.
Let's see.
tea.
So I got. So,
This
I
is
was
not
vamping
You're not
for
sponsored
time.
by PC.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hashtag
not-
not sponsored. I should have done this for hashtag instead of
Oh,
air. I don't, anyways, I'm a mess. We're not
that's
monetized
a
anyways, so
19?
okay. Even with the D6.
Yeah.
Wow, buddy.
D6 and
I rolled a
advantage. Cool.
10
Advantage.
as my highest one. Yeah. So
What was your lowest one?
A 3.
Woof.
So-
We're out here.
We're gonna go with that 10. And I got a 4 on the D6, so not too bad. And then yeah, it's
Ooh,
a
baby,
5
yeah,
on perception,
baby.
so 19. It's not terrible, but
19. Sorry,
it's not great
My
for what
brain-
I had. So
my brain is permanently just song lyrics. Sorry. Yeah, absolutely. You kind of swan in, played in with this beautiful bardic music behind you.
Yeah.
Most of the people sitting at this war council seem to be quite, you know, quite taken, like quite, right? Like they kind of draw up short and sort of like sit back down and like are maybe looking ready to listen. The half-orc woman at the front, though, she kind of just gives you like gives you a measuring look.
Mhm.
And just the sort of impression you get is that you've come up wanting, right? She looks over and she says, "Oh, and what do you think you can do to help us?"
Well, it seems like step 1 is completed. Everyone calm down, sit down. We don't need to be so loud and so rude to each other, do we?
Sometimes the only way to fight is with your whole everything you've got. And sometimes tensions run a little high as a result.
Well, yes, but certainly not each other. No. Let's save the fight for later.
No.
No.
Maybe.
Sorry.
No.
No, fuck you.
No.
Get the hell out of my
affirmative.
council.
No would be affirmative.
Yeah.
You know, in Canada we say yeah, no, and no, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah. And no, for sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. I am so bad for that.
Yeah.
No.
So,
Yeah, no, for sure.
What
does any of that mean? She sort of like takes a moment to like, right, inhale, 3 seconds, exhale. All right. What did you have in mind?
Well, he's gonna walk into the room, and I mean, he's not actually that smart. He's done the part that he's really good at.
The
he's looking
intro, the appearance.
right?
All
yes,
charisma.
Okay,
All
no,
charisma, and that's it.
Nah.
yeah. So is there like a map? Is there like a big map with like little things on it? Okay. What do
Absolutely.
I see? What do
Battle
I
map,
see?
love a battle
I
map.
gotta try and figure out
Love.
something smart to say.
Yeah. It looks like the specific part of the map that they're zeroed in on seems to represent the Silver District. You can see, you know, a bunch of little bits and bobs that are pretty clearly meant to represent people. You zero in on a bunch of them that look like they're in this temple. Some of them are just little buttons or little rocks that seem to have been scavenged from wherever. Like they're running short on
Your
supplies,
favorite
so they
rock,
don't. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it looks like they're similar to sort of the road that you came into the district on. There seems to be like a supply route, a bigger, wider sort of road. They've got a little like miniature that seems to represent some sort of wagon or caravan structure. Some other like little silvery miniatures. Again, they're just little bits and bobs. They're little bits
It's
of
a war
rock
game.
or what have you. It's a war game. It's a tabletop game. But so they're zeroed in on this little like caravan with these silver figures around it, and then kind of moving around their own bits and like buttons and their own figures that represent the Allied Alliance to sort of find a way to interact
I guess I'm trying to figure out what their goal is right now, but like at a glance, they said like they're trying to stop some people from leaving the city. And can I see like obviously where that point is, like where they think they might be able to intercept these people? Is it pretty clear or?
Yeah, it looks like this. And she kind of like she gestures down at the map and she says, "Well, we have a supply run that we're trying to intercept. They travel with the cultists of Cathakalk. In this, the cultists from this district, typically enrobed in silver, usually would be surrounding the caravan. From our intel, there seems like there are about 6 or 8 cultists that we'll have to deal with. They are typically quite powerful, but if we can prevent that caravan from reaching the edge of the district and passing into the next one, we can cut off at least a little of the supplies going into the city and cut off those resources from making it to the forces of Cathakulk.
So, this is not something that's likely to repeat anytime soon? Or is there a reason why this group is so much more important that we need to spare forces right now?
I suppose we don't. Supply runs are typically once a week or so. Sometimes less regularly if they need something specific, but the regular supply runs are about once a week. It would be helpful to anyone on the inside if we could cut off these supplies. Helpful to, our forces on the inside, just in that it would help them make moves against the cultists further within. But there isn't a reason specifically that we have to. It just, if this is what we can do to help our friends and our comrades, why not do it?
So it's just sort of the next step.
The other avenue that we're pursuing is, I've had word from some of my spies that are at least working to try and uncover more from within the ranks of the cultists, that there may be an embodiment of Cathakulk lurking in a series of abandoned warehouses towards the edge of the district. That's the best lead we've got for where the tendril or the aspect of the entity might be. But that's a bigger target for sure, and we'll need to amass more forces, I think, before we're ready to tackle that.
Well, what if you had some assistance from us?
Yes, absolutely. If you think you're up to the task. And she sort of gives you that, once over, don't know that you are, but, prove it.
If she looks at me, I wink at her.
Okay, sure, great.
Yeah.
Roll, give me a roll. Just give me a vibe. Give me a vibe check. I don't know.
Well, my charisma's a flat 10, so I'll just roll it. I'll just roll a d20. I'll just roll a d20 and let's just
let's just do a luck. Just do a charisma luck check here.
Can I have advantage?
For
why?
I'm really bad and because
Sure, I'll give you advantage. You know what? She was a horse girl when she was young, so I'll give you advantage.
Even with advantage is an 8. I rolled a 4 and then an 8. So, and this die is going to jail.
Dice
But
jail
I'm a
for
really
sure.
hot horse girl.
She kind of clocks your wink and raises an eyebrow almost imperceptibly, and otherwise her face doesn't change.
I wanted to roll to see how intimidating Vero can look, and I did roll a 16 plus 4, so that is an unnatural 20.
Whoa!
If we are trying for intimidation, I can also get in on this as well.
I just think it would be funny if tiny, brightly colored Vero manages to look very
Yes.
intimidating.
Yeah.
She clocks this huge, this centaur woman and is like, okay. And then looks over at tiny, pink-haired Vero and is like,
With a giant
damn.
ukulele.
Oh.
Giant ukulele! She's like, damn, there's someone to be reckoned with for sure.
Okay. Sorry, regular sized. They're just tiny.
Yes.
You're right.
Proportions thing.
Yeah.
What did Wall get for... Did you roll for intimidation or something?
I have not yet.
Ah.
I didn't
He's
roll
not
intimidation.
rolling, he's just
I just
flexing.
rolled hotness.
You just rolled the vibe check. That's
Yeah, I
fine.
just rolled a vibe check.
That's a 13, but also I would like to use thaumaturgy to just cause an overall air of not necessarily doom, but power around us. So basically just the low vibration of sound that is lower than you can hear, but not so low that you can't feel it. And so just gives you that little chill.
Exuding power.
Yeah.
Power.
And
Okay,
also
sure.
hotness.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Just
she
the
kind
natural hotness of tieflings.
Yeah, sure. Of course. tieflings are gay culture, so that tracks for sure. Yeah, she just like she looks appraisingly over your group with varying results and kind of like her eyes like stop on Vero, like through some reasoning or logic, clocking Vero as the leader.
That's fair enough.
Iconic.
This is the person in charge for sure.
I mean, Hanash is the hype man, and Vero is
That's all I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hype, yes. They're each other's hype person for sure.
I got her
Vero-
asking
Vero-
questions. I was going on that as long as I could. Like, it was just like good enough.
Also, okay, let's back into
Okay,
it.
yes,
Cut.
let's get into it.
sorry about that, y'all.
No.
I have no idea what happened. Just
Yeah,
literally
that
blue screen in the
happens.
middle.
I can save the really weird conversation we just had.
For as bonus.
I'll save it for a blooper reel or a Patreon bonus. It was a very funny bit about
It was very.
druid catfishing.
It's just about how I have one move, and that move is catfishing people as an animal.
It's a good move. Yeah. But so the half orc woman sort of looks at you all appraisingly, zeroes in on Vero and says, if you think you've got what it takes to bring down the embodiment of Cathakalk, then we'd absolutely appreciate your help.
Kind of like look around and everyone just like, I think we can do it.
Sure.
Also, are there any comments about me being on a horse? Or people being polite?
Actually, yeah. So it's been at least a minute, right? So
Yeah.
Western politeness has
should they
taken
like
over.
roll perception or something?
I'm like hopefully standing in front of your horse to try and block.
Ooh.
Okay. The perception roll was here. If you're standing in front, I'll give you cover, so I'll roll disadvantage. Okay, it was still the first one. It's there. I mean, there's a lot going on. People seem to mostly be focused in on the sort of front people in your group, as well as like the half-orc woman. So
Yeah.
not a lot of people are looking behind at like Kathira being tall, I assume, is in the back anyways.
Yeah, so they're more focused on my torso than on what's going on underneath. Yeah.
There are like one or two people that are at the edge of the table close to the door who are kind of like, sorry, like, are we gonna talk about this? Who like have clearly noticed.
Pay no attention to the horse behind the tiefling.
Yeah, it's clearly one of those where it's like, well, no one else has mentioned it, so I don't want to mention it. Like,
An emperor's new clothes situation.
Yeah.
maybe this is just the thing. Like, I don't want to be rude. So.
Sometimes you just gotta own it.
Yeah.
Good.
So the half-orc woman starts moving around some other pieces on the board on this tabletop game. But she says, my intel that I've collected has led us to believe that the embodiment of Cathakalk is in this corner of the district. There aren't any residents or inhabitants there. It seems to be fairly abandoned. So at least there won't be casualties or that sort of thing.
So if we burn it to the ground, that's totally fine.
We could certainly try, but that usually isn't
We
going
probably
to do
want
it.
we probably want to minimize damage to the city. Well, or maybe we don't. I don't know.
I think at this point, whatever damage to the city, we have to do what has to be done. Cathakalk cannot be permitted to remain here. And if we have to damage some buildings to eradicate it from think
Or for fun.
needs must.
Listen, ours
Sorry,
seems like
or
a
for
solid
fun.
plan B or C at least.
Sorry, do you think you're actually qualified to be here?
Certainly, I've much experience in these things.
Do you? Because I rather doubt your credentials. Let's leave it at this. Let's say no wanton violence or destruction, no unnecessary collateral damage, but what needs to happen, whatever needs, anything that is destroyed in the line of pursuing this embodiment of Cathakalk is fine.
Gotcha. Understood.
Fine.
I'll be keeping an eye on all of you to make sure that you're not leading us astray.
Unnecessary Collateral Damage is a good band name.
That's very good.
I really think your head is in the game here. I don't,
Yes,
I don't
of course.
quite know if I believe that you're suited for this fight. The
Well,
rage of war,
that's-
as it is.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Yes.
We like to find levity where we can, but when it comes
Yes.
down to it, we're quite qualified, I think you'll find.
All right. I'll believe it when I see it. But
Can I
still, at
show
least-
like my employment badge and be like,
Are you a
I'm-
cop? No.
I'm here because I believe in what's going on, and I am willing to sacrifice my position and my life to take this down. I don't know if you believe me, but we will do it.
I'll believe you as much as I have the luxury of that sort of faith. But if you're willing to put your backs into it and to fight with us, then I'll call you comrade at the very least.
I think that's as much as we can ask for.
Well, we have a few options. We could just set out, we have a few different scouting parties that are due back here in the next hour. We could set out when they return. We could wait till cover of darkness, although realistically, the place is going to be swarming with cultists regardless of when we strike. And more will come when they hear that the embodiment is under attack, but
Would it be possible to coordinate an attack on supplies at the same time as an infiltration of the facility? Because if we can use create a diversion that is going to be vital, and if it succeeds, all the better for us, but even if it just merely acts as a way to draw forces, that could work.
yes, no, finally someone with some sense here. And even she's like looking around at the rest of the people at the table who, again, like you remember what Ori said about them not being so inclined towards like strategy and encrypted messaging. Like, there's a lot of really beefy, hulking, like gym rat types here. There's not a lot of like
a lot
jocks.
of bronze, not a lot of brains.
yeah, it is
Big bro energy.
yeah, it's just a room full of Steve Harrington.
But how much hair proportionally to brain?
Not enough. But yeah, she finally someone with a lick of sense. That sounds like an incredible plan. We've already prepped a couple of our groups, a couple of our what's the word I'm looking for?
Odds.
Forces?
Yeah, of course. We've prepped some of our forces to already go after the supply cart, so we could certainly send them off and send whoever returns afterwards to accompany you to the embodiment.
And if we can coordinate their attack with ours, I think that will be the most effective.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Perhaps it's best then if we abandon this headquarters. We send everyone we have, split our forces to go off to the supply run, and then to attack the embodiment of Cathaculk with you. We don't have to keep anyone here to maintain this stronghold. We can just put everything we have into these 2 strikes.
I think that some people should remain behind to defend the wounded that remain.
Sure.
You
I suppose
seem
we
to
can do
have
that.
some supplies that will need to be relocated to a new base of some sort.
We do, yes. Largely, we don't have, truly, we don't have much in the way of supplies. Most of it can be packed up in just satchels or packs and whatever else we've been scavenging from where we happen to find ourselves. So, it's no loss if we abandon this place, really.
And let's
What
go.
do we think? What do we think then? Are we hoping to strike as soon as possible, or
I mean,
wait
if we
until-
I'd
wait,
say so.
if we,
I see no reason
Or-
to delay.
I was gonna say if we wait for the scouts to return, that's more
Yeah.
people.
We wait for the scouts, see if they have any specific information that we need.
Mhm.
And then, because if we know the caravan is on a particular route, do we know of any places where that route is more exposed, or at least a better area for an ambush?
She like looks down and studies the map a little more intently. There aren't so much locations where it would be more exposed. However, and she sort of like draws her hand across one like specific stretch of the route. There is an area here closer to where they would be entering the next district, where those homes are abandoned. There aren't residents or any civilians living there. We could set up archers in the top stories of those buildings. Potentially we could even have our forces in the lower stories as well, and just prepare to swarm the caravan as it passes.
Absolutely. And I don't know if you happen to have any magic users or anything, but if possible to create an illusion over a pit, then the caravan automatically goes down and everyone scrambles.
We could try. If they have the risk, I suppose, in that, and I'm not an expert. I'm not particularly magically inclined, but if they have any scouts walking out front, they'll either fall through
They'll fall
themselves.
first.
Hmm.
But it will still be enough to catch them off guard.
True. That's true. We could give it a shot. Yeah. Let's sort of set up perhaps two different. If we want to have folks in here who are sort of planning the hit on the supply caravan, I'll set up another table out in the main room of the chapel for anyone who wants to plan sort of how we approach the embodiment of Cathaculk. And if anyone needs food or drink, please, we have Ori. I think Ori and his team brought out some more of the soup and stew and bread. Please, if we're going to do this, everyone should be fed and rested. Take care to prepare.
Actually, if there's someone you could direct me to speak to about your cipher system, I believe you need some serious help on that front.
Your cryptography program.
I sure fucking do. She looks at, there's like what should I say? There's a really beefy dragonborn at her left side, and she looks over at them, and they just like they like don't make eye contact. They're just like looking off to the side. She's like, we've really tried to do our best with the cipher system, but it is not our realm of expertise. Is it, Cadwin?
Well, luckily you have me now, and I happen to be an expert.
Thank you. Our gratitude, absolutely. I literally forgot to introduce his character's name.
Nobody asked yet.
Yeah, we're very
time,
It's fine. That's my job. I have the names, I just don't know where they are. No.
We just call her Beefcake, it's fine.
Yes. Ms. Cake, yes, no. I don't know, that's weird.
That's
I
a
don't
Discworld
like that.
character.
Okay, very good. You have our gratitude. I'm Zayla Brightstrike. And please, if there's anything else you need, just let us know.
Is she like the leader here, is what we're assuming?
We're all equals here.
Some
It
are
seems
more equal than others.
some sure are, yeah. Some are more equal than others. It seems to have fallen on me to organize most of our sort of strategy. However, we are all equals here. anyone I'm sure is equally as qualified.
Look at that. And any good
Doesn't
band
look
needs a front man.
Yeah.
There you go,
Some
have a
more
good
equal
leader.
than others, for sure. So yeah, she kind of starts like dispersing the people in the room to like, you will be with the supply run. Largely it seems like she's organizing their forces. Like a lot of the people here will be going to attack the supply run because they were already planning for that anyway, so they've sort of got that underway. If you guys want to follow her, she leads you out maybe to start like setting up to plan out this fight, the strike on the embodiment of Cathakulk. We can. Do you guys? Okay, so here's the thing. Planning in TTRPGs is always kind of funny because you can plan and like we can talk ourselves hoarse about how you want this to go down, and immediately something is going to happen that's going
Yeah.
to like totally fuck it over.
Why don't we just go and pretend, retroactively talk about what we planned, sort of
It's
heist
Like
style.
a heist movie,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you're talking through
Yeah,
all those.
Sure.
You guys can take a moment to plan here if you want, but I'll also say, just for the sake of keeping it simple, probably I'll say that the NPCs will attack the caravan and you guys will attack the embodiment, because
Yeah,
that
yeah.
just makes it better.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Then I'm not like running through 10 NPCs, but I can send Zayla. I can send Zayla with you guys because she's cool, and I basically am just basing her off of my half-orc Lax,
Yes.
my half-orc paladin.
Yes. We stand.
She's different though. My character is like a revenge paladin. I'll say that she's more of like, she's a proper paladin,
She's not the edgelord paladin.
Yeah.
Lax is
He's more
not
of like a
She
zinc,
isn't.
like a zinc from Honor Among Thieves. That kind of vibe.
Yeah. Lax is just deeply weird and silly.
Yeah.
But anyways. Yes. Okay, perfect. So yeah, you guys and Zayla will fight the embodiment. Okay. Do you want to take a moment to plan here, or do you want to just fast forward when you're heading out?
I mean, does this count as a short rest? Is the question.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You're having, soup and taking a moment to like sit.
Soup is rest, yep.
It's a business lunch, so definitely that counts as a short rest.
Good.
Do we have a way to know when the caravan is being attacked? Like, is there a way for us to receive a signal? I think that's the only thing we really need to know when it comes to planning, at least beforehand.
Yeah, Zayla sort of relays to you that she has a few people, like scouts, who are watching the caravan as it makes its way through the Silver District. So she sort of has eyes on them. They do have, Cadwyn, the Dragonborn, is conferring with one of them through a sending stone. So they do have some intel from on the ground, as it were. So yeah, you guys can definitely sort of relay information as to when the strike should happen and like to keep things coordinated.
Okay. So they'll be able to like just signal us when we go in. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, head empty. Gonna stab things. I don't know.
If it's not broke,
I
don't
think,
fix it.
I think that things tend to just sort of work out when we get there.
Yeah.
It's not broken, not working hard enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. All right, yeah. Then we can say we can fast forward to when you guys are heading out. Okay. What is it? 4:30. Yeah. That sounds good. I was just checking to see if there was anything else that I wanted to like bring up here, but yeah, no, that's fine. Let's go, folks. Okay, so you guys head out with Zayla. She has sort of a copy, like the map that they were using. She sent with the folks with the caravan, but she's copied out a little porcel
Parcel, portion.
Parcel, portion. Anyways, that's
Oh,
a
thing.
portion. She's copied a portion into a smaller, little scrap of parchment to take with you guys, just in case anyone gets lost or,
mini map.
just to have a reference.
Yeah.
But yeah, she starts leading you out of the chapel and down, again, like a sort of winding series of these back alleys, trying to make sure that you can avoid detection by anyone who might be watching. Would you guys give me a stealth check as you're sort of navigating these alleys?
Do my best.
Do this again, folks.
I believe in us.
I don't.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Uh-oh.
It's not a 1 this time.
Oh,
It's a 12.
it's not terrible.
Yeah,
Okay.
better than mine.
So, due to my disadvantage,
Oh boy.
I should have taken
I
Pass
have a
Without a
10.
Trace.
well, actually, I have 9. I have 9.
Okay.
I rolled a 3, but I add 6.
I
Did you
I
do a
have 10.
3?
Oh, I do have Pass Without a Trace.
Oof. Well, that'll be great for next time.
Should I
When we send
retroactively cast
her
it?
to go.
Can I?
I think
That was
retroactively
part of our
cast it?
planning phase.
Yeah, we are narratively
Okay.
back.
I did forget that I had it because my brain is off today.
Just this once, because it's
Okay.
Pride, and because I said you could have a planning phase that we would flash back to. We flash back really quick to
Yes.
Kafira being like, "Oh, I should cast Pass Without a Trace."
Hey, you know how
Yes.
last time we were super detectable?
Yeah.
I have an idea. It's past
Yes.
Bowser.
So for the duration, so everyone gets plus 10, and can't be tracked by magical means.
Ooh.
So I now
Nice.
have a 19
I
instead
have
of a
a
9.
dirty 20.
22.
Hell yeah!
Buddy.
Hell yes!
Very good. And it lasts for an hour.
Wow.
Ooh, damn!
I didn't know you could cast it on so many people. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I
What
think
does it
Very
say?
however many
good.
people are near you.
Oh, everyone has to be within 30 feet of me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
So
that's
it's-
fine though.
It's cool.
It's
I mean,
good
30 is
for
pretty
a
big.
party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's- Good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That ranger shit, man. That's good shit.
Oh, it's a level
Perfect.
2.
Perfect. Okay, so what, including the plus 10 then, what did everyone roll?
I have a
22.
dirty 20.
19.
20.
Ooh, wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. No one was below the 19?
I don't
Damn.
think so. Yeah. It's good rolls with passes.
Y'all fucking lucked out, damn.
I mean, I don't know if I'd call it luck. It was literally magic.
Yeah, true, you're right.
I rolled a 3, so
I don't think luck's involved here.
Hell yeah. Damn, I am going to give you a peek behind the screen for just a moment because that was really funny, but I literally rolled an opposed check and the total was an 18.
Whoa.
Oh my
the
god.
end of our day, folks.
Wow. Anyways, that was really funny. I had to say
Crushed
that.
it.
I had to.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, so you guys, you're making your way through the city. It is sort of now, like it's getting towards, I don't know, late afternoon, getting towards dusk. So you're definitely seeing a little bit like darkness is falling. You going through these back alleys, you weren't seeing a lot of people anyways, but now the streets are really clearing out. Like you get a sense that people are trying to avoid being out at night. Occasionally Zayla will sort of like, she's leading you guys and she kind of like will do the like the SWAT team, like the hand gesture. She'll like hold, like Yeah.
We all
She'll
just
make a
pretend we know what it
gesture.
means. We're like,
Yeah. She'll make a gesture and you guys have to try and interpret that as you will. And then you like, she'll like kind of try and conceal herself against the wall and you'll see like a cultist walk past and they seem to be these ominous sort of tall figures in like elaborate silver robes. They don't like, she seems to have clocked them and you guys are rolling high enough on stealth that they haven't caught on to you. But they just seem to be, these indecipherable, right? They're cloaked, their faces are totally obscured. They're just these ominous, unknowable figures, off to whatever nefarious purposes Catholic has them doing. But yeah, you guys, you're making good progress. So you finally wind up in this abandoned sort of area of buildings. Again, a lot of these buildings are similar to the Chapel of the Raven Queen. They're kind of decrepit, they're crumbling a bit, really weathered, and they seem to have been abandoned even before all this mess with Catholic. However, as you're approaching this stretch of buildings, sort of the inverse effect from what you experienced at the Temple of the Raven Queen is now you're feeling this increasingly oppressive energy, this just sort of like that tremulous vibration of tension in the air. Something is not right, and you can just feel it in your bones. And you start to notice as well that Zayla is stopping you more and more frequently as the cultists are making like more, she's spotting more of them and like you have to kind of hide for a moment. I will maybe get you to do one more stealth check just for fun. Just as you get closer. Because I think it Pass Without Trace lasts for like a couple hours or something. 8?
An hour, I think.
Oh, it's 1 hour. Okay.
I rolled in that one.
Girl!
Oh.
Girl!
That's a 13, so 23.
With disadvantage, roll again.
Well, why? There's nothing worse than that.
What if you get double nat ones though? Think how funny it'll be.
It's terrible.
Are you joking?
That die goes in jail.
Burn it. Throw it out the window right now.
Double nat one, baby. Goodbye.
This is like the opposite of what happened to me on Lee's podcast, where I was like, I'm gonna roll a 20, I'm gonna roll a nat 20, I'm gonna do a 20. And then I did, and then I felt bad because I felt like it looked like I was cheating.
It was just initiative. Like, it wasn't that big a deal.
No, it's true. It's
Yeah,
true.
that die is over there now.
Yeah.
How did you get 2 nat ones? That's wild. That's 1 in 400 odds, right?
No.
Like,
2.5%.
I mean, you got him out of the way,
Nah.
hopefully, at least.
Yeah.
because the subsequent, the way that probability odds work, the odds of subsequently rolling the same number is exponentially, right? It's 1 in 400.
Yeah.
It's 20 times 20. It's wild. That is wild. Anyways. Sorry, what did everyone else roll?
13,
Do I
so
add
23.
anything? Do I still
Yeah.
get to add shit to my nat one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me the total, but like, wow.
So it's an 11, right? Because plus 10 from past
Yeah,
life
no, but I
trace.
have,
There's also plus
I'm proficient in it,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I plus
Yeah.
6, so plus 16, so I have 17.
Yeah, totally.
17 on my nat one.
I have an 18.
18. Yeah, sure.
14.
14. Okay.
So your
20.
nat 1 is better.
F.
I'm sorry,
I'm
what did
good
zero?
at the
23.
stealth.
23. Oh my
Uh,
god, y'all.
Yeah, so like, okay, so Kathira, straight up, she has this shroud, this like veil of like shadows and silence that are radiating from this Pass Without Trace. She does trip on like a piece of rebar or like a piece of metal on the sidewalk and is like shit fuck. And but because of the Pass Without Trace, it's like kind of mostly contained and echoey. But everyone in our bubble is like
Yeah.
That's like your legs fall off or something. Like part of your disguise.
Yeah,
The
the
head
head
just
the
falls
horse
off.
strap.
Yeah.
The
One
horse
of the-
strap.
one of the fake legs gets caught on like the side, on like a piece of fencing on the side of a building, and she's like fuck, and then she has to like rip it. It's like, yeah.
Oh
Beautiful.
my god, y'all. Truly.
Out here straight crushing it.
Crushing something. Zayla literally looks back. Zayla rolled a nat 20 on her stealth, and she looks back at you and she's
we
like,
look so incompetent.
what are you doing?
Nobody can see us. It's fine.
It's just, nobody's gonna know. Who's gonna know? Nobody's gonna know.
Oh, but here's actually the interesting question. Does she see the leg get caught on the side of a building?
Yeah, she's like, what happened to your leg?
Okay, so then Kira does dramatically rip off the fake legs, and she's just like, fuck this. And just
It's like
throws-
Rock Lee, the weight's coming off.
Fear's
Yeah,
just like, oh,
again,
thank
again.
God, and
Yeah.
breaks the illusion.
Yeah, I quickly unbuckle the strap on, and I like drop the horse head, and I shove it back in my bag. I'm like, well,
She's like, this is not the time or the place, but I do have some questions to ask later about why.
the horses are just the friends we made along the way.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
It doesn't mean anything!
Nothing.
The real horse was friendship.
Ah, incredible, incredible.
She says it with like a totally like poker face, and then but just like the side of her mouth is just like twitching a bit. She's like,
We are making a great impression.
Yep.
Oh,
Focus.
no.
Deep breaths. Breathe in. Focus. Focus. Okay, all of you, get your game faces on. Whatever you have to do to focus up, do it. Are you ready?
I was born
Yes,
ready.
Of course.
Don't try to give me the cool line now. It's too late. It's much too late.
Way too
So late.
Apologies for horsing around, but we unfortunately do.
Disregarding that. All right. The building with the embodiment is dead ahead. Do we want to split up and try and flank it? Sneak around to the windows or the other doors to
How
come in?
tall
at
is the
each
building?
side?
How tall is the building?
It looks like it's a fairly large, like a warehouse type structure.
Mm.
So it's maybe 2 or 3 stories.
Okay, so that's 30 feet.
30
Yeah.
odd feet. Yeah.
Okay, so I can just jump onto the roof.
30-foot vertical leap.
Yes. Yes.
So does it seem like there might be like a skylight or some kind of like?
Yeah, not so much a skylight, but the building is in a pretty good state of disrepair. Definitely you can see that there's parts where like the shingles and the roofing is crumbling off the edge. So certainly there's a way to look in.
Okay. Well, here, I'll go and take a look and see what's happening. And then I wink at her again, and then just 30-foot vertical leap onto the roof.
What was in that suit? What is happening? What is happening?
You get used to it.
Better to not ask questions at this point.
Okay. Okay.
And yeah, I guess would I do like a perception check to kind of like peek in?
Yeah. Do you? Sorry. What was your thing with the jump? You just do that, right? That's your
Just do
class,
it.
or
You
you?
don't
Yeah,
have to roll for
it's
anything,
just-
you're a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
I
course.
just
You
rolled
just
for
have a
anything.
30-foot vertical leap. That's just
Yeah,
what you do.
yeah. It's her whole brand. Yeah. I can just
Yeah,
do that for free. Like,
Yeah. Great. Sure.
and it's easy because I can
so
jump.
stupid for me to even ask.
I can jump up to
It's
40
easy.
feet. So like this is nothing. Like it just looked effortless. She's just like,
Yeah.
whoop.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a perception though to look in. For sure.
Okay.
Critical leap. Fucking
21. 21.
Oh, man.
21. Hell yeah. Yeah, definitely. You clock the warehouse. It's a pretty big space, like it's a large building. It is mostly like it's not empty, but it's been cleared of whatever like crates and whatever bric-a-brac would have been actually stored in there. But looking in, you can see that there are several of those silver cloaked cultists, as well as the majority of this space is taken up by just a huge, dark, shadowy, almost inky and goopy tentacle that this like it comes up out of the ground, like whatever the aspect of this creature that is controlling this region just bursts up out of the cobblestones, and you can see that it's even like it's just kind of wriggling and just
Gross.
twitching. Yeah, it's not pleasant. It's got some kind of like, you know, some of the tendrils are like, it has tiny little offshoots, like there's a weird consistency to it where part of it doesn't seem quite solid, like it's almost like goopy or smoky in nature, somewhat like not quite part of this world. But yeah, it's just vibing. It's just vibing there. But no, the cultists are kind of milling about. They seem to be, from what you know and from what the Allied Alliance has gathered, you do have a sense that like the creature is able to communicate with them telepathically to some extent. So they seem to be like, some of them will stop and sort of like whatever intel or orders they are being given, and then they will split off and they'll go, you know, either leave the building and go elsewhere, or they'll go mill about conferring with the other cultists. So you can definitely take a glance at that.
Are all the cultists humanoids?
I'm going to say yes. Is there a reason you're asking?
Yeah, because humanoids are my favorite enemy.
Oh, damn. Yep. Yeah, I did say that though. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. My favored. Yeah. And
Rangers.
Oh, there should have been a
and
frenemy's favorite enemy. Sort of.
Yes.
That would have been great. Friends
yes.
to
Okay,
New homebrew
yeah.
D&D class coming to you soon.
Frenemies. You
So
have
I
to
still
do.
have hers 40K.
Yeah, you have to.
Oh yes, yes. All
Write this down.
rangers get an enemy to lovers 40k arc.
Such
So,
a
yeah.
specific call out.
I will get advantage on saving throws against spells or abilities used by them.
Great, I love that for you. When
Anyway,
you pick humanoid as your favorite enemy, just and wreck your DM's whole shit.
but listen, Kathira is not a humanoid, so
So she could
God.
use them too, you know. So-
What
Yeah.
a mess.
yeah, she's Fae, so she does her
Yeah.
own thing.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so yes, my other one is dragons, but that's obviously not relevant.
Except for to our buddy over here, what was his name?
Yeah.
Cal or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Caden.
The-
Our poor little
Cadwin?
cipher.
Cadwin.
Yeah.
Edwin.
Yes.
Who is that again? Oh yeah.
The poor little dragonborn.
Oh yeah.
Bad
Excellent.
at ciphers.
That
Yes.
cipher. Just
Okay.
a beefy.
So I will. I'll jump back down quietly and
Just a
Oh.
two-ton horse just jumping back down quietly.
landing gracefully. And I relay all this information to everyone.
Hell yeah.
It does seem
She-
like we could
So
enter
scared.
Yeah.
from up there. I have a ladder.
Needs a ladder.
Some of us only have
Ladder.
2 legs, so we need ladders.
Well, so if we want to do a coordinated attack, we could do, 2 from one door, 2 from another door, me from above.
That's
Yeah,
true.
from
We
above.
could
Around.
send someone with you to attack from
Yeah.
above if we don't want to
Ooh, I want
Leave you
to
alone.
do like a flying spear attack on top of it.
Awesome. Here, hop on.
Hell
Hop
yeah!
on.
Hell yeah!
Beautiful.
A steed.
Yeah, it'll totally jump on. Let's do
All
it.
right. Yeah. So it is that we want to do. We 2 from above, 2 from each side.
Or it'd be 1 from each side. We could do.
Yeah.
2 from
No,
above.
including our friend.
Oh yeah.
Well, Una isn't
Wait.
with us,
Oh yeah, you're right.
so there's only 5 of us attacking.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yes.
So
Well,
yeah.
or we could go 3 from the front, 2 from above.
Sure. Let's do that one. That sounds good to me.
Yeah, better to not have one person singled out on either side.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or- yeah.
I agree.
All right. Yeah.
Let's do
All right.
Let's do it.
it.
So I will leap onto the top of the building.
Can
Absolutely.
leap tall
like,
buildings in a
Just
single
Yoshi our
bound.
way up there.
Also, just like, can you imagine just like someone like looks at, I mean, this is like a mostly abandoned area, you said, I think, but like
Yeah.
someone looks out their window, just sees a fucking horse like on the roof.
Just sources in weird places.
On the roof of a 3-story building. Like,
Just a warehouse and the horse.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You hear like a clattering of hooves on your roof, and you're like, fucking what?
It's not Christmas.
it's very good. Yeah.
Yeah. Did we, before we launch into the attack, do we want to take a quick break here?
Yes.
That okay, perfect. So yeah, let's do that, and we'll be back in 2-ish minutes. Perfect.
every single time, Remick.
It's pride. Let me have this.
You can't just say that every time.
Are you ready, Toronto? Truly, I'm just referencing a McElroy bit at this point.
It's not even. Yeah.
I'm just referencing the McElroys referencing a Kiss concert in Toronto for some reason.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's a deep cut. Okay, hello. We're back.
Oh my goodness.
This is the energy. Remind me, who was going up top? Kafira and
Me.
Hanesh.
Hanesh. Yes.
Hanesh.
Ooh,
Hanesh and Wall, or just Hanesh?
No,
just
no,
Hanesh.
Hanesh and Kafira.
Gotcha. Cool. Hanesh, I guess, because Kafira just does that. Hanesh, do you want to do an athletics check? Do you
No,
want-
because
I'm
Hanesh is on my back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, right.
This is just free for everybody, baby.
It's a free for all. Okay, perfect. For the others with Zayla, how are you approaching?
Good question.
With less dramatic flair than we are.
I mean,
Running, screaming.
I was thinking about just doing the all-star and somebody wants to.
Oh yeah.
We could just do that.
Somebody.
What if you just like knock on the door and you're like, "Hello, we're with the like, I don't know, sanitation."
I mean,
and
I do have my badge.
That's
And so
literally
I
what
could,
you
like,
guys do every single time in our home game. I mean,
Yes.
every single time.
Weaponized
Yeah.
bureaucracy.
yes,
I'm over here like it's a brand new idea. Like, oh, ooh, you guys are so smart.
No, we just have
We
a
have
move where
one
we
plan.
can do
Don't
it.
do this ever.
Yeah.
We
The
have
more you
played-
play with us, the more you will realize.
we
Congratulations.
haven't played that game in a while. To be fair,
You guys are
so
bad
it's
at
been a
keeping the
while
suspense.
since we've had that game.
We're just telling all our secrets. We should keep some.
Yeah.
Keep our secrets.
Yeah, it's just be like, "Hi, we're with sanitation, and we have a couple. We need a check on your something.
Make
Like,
sure
Yeah.
this building is up to code, folks.
Yeah.
We gotta make sure. Great. So okay, is the plan to bluff your way in, or sneak, or just go in guns blazing?
I mean,
So wait,
I have my badge, and so I am an official, like, employee of the city.
Over here.
The city is currently more so being run by like Catholic.
Yeah, I know. That's the reason why I'm sort of sacrificing my job for all this.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
I mean, we could. It might be confusing for them if you try
Yeah.
that. So
It's true. It
Yeah,
might buy
give
you a
you-
moment.
give you the surprise, and then we can get the drop on them.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
There are
Exactly.
no bad ideas.
Well.
You say that, and then
Well.
you have us dressing up as a mariachi band apparently is a bad idea.
That one might be a bad idea.
sorry, I just want. So they're like in a warehouse, right? That's
Yeah.
Okay. So are you guys? Is there like a skylight you guys are dropping down?
No, there's
from?
there's like fucked up
A hole, isn't there?
like-
Yeah.
yeah, there's
Yeah,
like a hole in
yes.
the
Roof
ceiling.
shingles and the roofing has come apart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Also, I get like a lot of bonuses from shooting from a height difference. I get like bonus damage, so I might stay up here for a while.
Yeah,
Character
you
is
should.
so funny.
Yeah.
It's so funny. This is the greatest character I've ever played. Like this build is
it's
fucking
very
everything.
good.
I get a bonus D6 for every 10 feet of height difference.
What?
Up.
Nice.
Up to half my bard level, so up to 3.
Okay.
But I'm
Your
30
range
feet
level.
up.
Still.
My range level. That's
Yeah,
what
it's like
Yeah.
that seems like pretty steep bardic inspiration.
Your bard level. Okay, perfect.
what up. Yeah.
So sorry, for Wall and Zayla and Vero, what is the plan going in? I just need you to have one plan.
Yeah. I mean, are we doing the fake health inspector route?
Yeah,
Hey, you
I
can. Nothing
can
wrong with
just-
that.
I got the badge. I can say that I'm here on official business. And we can try and keep it as vague as possible. Though, in advance, I'm going to use my Crimson Right on my sword, so that my sword, when it's in effect, my attacks are magical and deals an additional 1d6 frost damage.
How long does that last?
until I turn it off.
Hey.
Wow.
But I do take necrotic damage for doing it.
Ah.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
You win
I
some, you
mean,
lose some.
sacrifices.
sacrifices must be made, that's
Yep.
life.
And it cannot be reduced in any way. So yeah, that's 5 necrotic damage I've just taken to myself.
Fun.
It could have been 6.
Could have been 6.
I forget. Is it necrotic damage that can't be healed by like regular magic? It's got to be.
It
Yeah.
has to be like a specific necrotic damage though. It's not like blanket all necrotic damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's if the stat block says cannot be healed until a
Okay.
long rest.
yeah. No, this is just a long rest that
Okay.
it takes for this one,
Gotcha.
which is fine.
I think Zayla sort of stepped back and she says, this your group, I'm still hoping that you are all that you claim to be, but I'll let you take the lead if you have a plan going in. I'm here to support you. So, gods, what have I done?
Trust us, we're professionals.
Sure, I'm trying.
Actually, I wanna just for fun.
Yeah.
Because I do have the disguise kit. Can I
Yeah.
make myself also look slightly official?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Do I roll something for that to see how well I do?
Yeah. Do
as a
you?
deception with proficiency if you're proficient with your disguise kit?
Yeah.
I had to do
Yeah.
this with Dust very recently. So.
Yeah, totally.
Well,
Cool.
it's a 10, but it is +6. So
Not bad.
Yeah, and you're just going for the Wallace fit, right? Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Just
Incredible.
join me in the whole
Yeah,
dark
like
BDSM
lab coat.
look.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, you do a pretty good job of it. Like, if you're trying to maybe slick back your hair a bit and you kind of style your clothes in a similar fashion to what Wallace got going on. Yeah. You think that you could probably pass for a health inspector?
It's all about posture.
Sanitation. Yeah. Yeah. Totally. All right.
All right.
Are we ready for this?
Question: do we know if the door is locked or not?
Well, you're gonna knock.
Yeah.
Yeah, the signal's gonna be a big crash as I come flying through the ceiling.
Yeah. Wait, before we go in, I want to like clap my hand on Wall's shoulder and be like, "You got this, friend," and get bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I gotta
Love
remember that I have that.
Yeah.
it.
And that's an extra D6.
We like kind of, or like at least Kafira kind of peeks her head over the roof to like see you guys and gives like a thumbs up, like a
Ready to go?
ready
Oh.
up here.
I forgot. I have message cantrip,
Oh, sick.
There you
so
go.
I can
Awesome.
signal you guys
Okay, good.
when we're ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like if we start the conversation, get in as far as we can, and then
Yeah.
have the himbo drop, like the beat, then we can do it.
Yeah,
Just waiting
we
for the
need to
himbo
go-
to drop.
What's the go word? What's the go word?
It's
It'll
gonna be
when
a
you hear
message.
Hero's voice in my head.
Yeah.
Yes. Perfect. Yeah, you guys make it up to the top, no problem, because Kafira just does that. For everyone who's down on the bottom floor, making your way to the front door, Zayla is following your lead, so this is up to you guys.
I would
choices.
like to pound on the door and say, "Official inspection."
You hear a bit of like scuffling behind the door for a moment, and then one of the cultists with their silver robes, like can't see their face, opens the door and says, "Inspection from who?"
I'm from the company, and I hold up my badge, and I just fully walk in. Just
Ooh.
actually, I have this thing called walk off, and if I walk more than 5 feet,
Yes.
I can use a bonus action to shove a creature within 5 feet of me. So I'm just like trying to be as much of a dom as possible in this moment.
Totally.
Excellent.
Do you want to just for fun, because this is your ability, like you can do this, but for fun, do me an intimidation check real quick.
See how's
I have bardic inspiration.
Yeah, do it.
6.
You got this.
56.
That is not a roll. Okay, so that's 9.
Oh no.
Yeah, totally. No worries.
Well, it's your ability though.
It
Yeah.
is your ability. This
The
is
thing
more
is,
just
You
for
can
like,
still push them out of the way.
Yeah.
yeah, this is for just like how the vibe is.
How authoritative you come off. Yeah.
Authoritative.
Yeah.
You definitely do like body, like you manage to push them. You just like take an authoritative step forward and they immediately like half step back to get out of the way. You can see that there's kind of 2 other cultists right behind this figure that are also kind of like peering over to see what's going on.
So actually, like the shove, they do have to make a roll.
Oh, they do. What is it? Strength?
They can choose strength or dexterity. Target
Okay.
choose the ability to use. If you win the contest, you either knock the target prone or push it 5 feet away from you.
Okay. I rolled. The total is 11. What is the DC?
I think it's just opposing rolls.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 15. So, yeah, I just fully pushed them 5 feet away.
Yeah, 100%. You
And-
like, yeah, go for it.
Even though I don't have as much of the intimidation roll, I still would like to use thaumaturgy to fling the door open the rest of the way.
Yes.
So it
Yeah.
just like bashes against the wall.
Yes,
Hero
100%.
marches in behind them.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah, you almost get a sense that he is like takes the half step back and like tries to move forward to like prevent you from entering, but then you just shove and you get him with that shove, push 5 steps back, he knocks into the other 2 cultists that are just right behind him, and you guys immediately, like, you're in, Zayla comes up behind you and kind of closes the door once more.
Just closes it.
I mean,
I love that.
I mean, I guess you're pretending.
contain the
yeah.
environment.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so
And she,
I'm not locked in here with you, you're locked in here with me.
yeah, and she draws a huge broadsword from her back.
All right.
Here we go.
I mean,
Yeah.
all right. So it's go time.
It's go,
Okay.
it's go.
All right, I'm going. Do we want to roll initiative to see like who
Yes.
says what they're doing
Yes.
first? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, everyone give me an initiative. You guys though, I'm just thinking.
This die needs to go to dice therapy.
Yeah, just roll initiative
I'm putting-
and then
I'm
decide.
putting, this die is so pretty. I don't want to put it in jail, but it has to go in jail.
We send it to a nice
No.
dice retreat to go and relax and think about its life and just recenter itself.
Yeah. Dice.
You're
rehab.
better than this. I believe in you.
I have
Yeah.
a 21.
You can
Ooh.
say.
Oh yeah.
I got
I have a
17.
4.
13.
17 was Hanesh.
Yeah.
17. What 13 was for Wall.
Yep.
And sorry, what did Vero have?
4.
Or.
Okay.
And
Actually,
yes,
so did Zayla.
Oh,
And
no.
20
What's your dex?
We're out here. Shit. +2.
Okay. You'll go first.
and then yeah, 21 for me.
Yeah, I got you already. You're at the top.
Yeah. Excellent. Love that for me.
No one else had top energy.
Yeah, Wall's just big power bottom energy.
Great, love that for
Love
him.
that. Good.
Cool. I'm gonna give you guys a surprise round just because you're because of the way that you're powering your way in, and of course you guys dropping down from the ceiling, they don't know you're there yet anyways. So we'll start at the top with Kafira.
She stays on the roof, but I assume she has a pretty good vantage point for shooting. How many cultists are there?
There are 5. There's 3 right at the door with you, and there's 2 over by where the
Tentacles. Yeah.
yeah, where the tentacle comes
Alright.
out of the ground.
I'm gonna shoot at one of the ones by the tentacle.
Mhm.
Okay, I have so much to add to all of my things. Anyway, so I do get to. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot, obviously. I get advantage on the first round. That is 19 to hit.
Hits, yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right. Let's see what this is. So give me a second. I have some stuff.
Yeah,
Hold
yeah.
on.
Some things.
Death and things.
Wait. Wait. Is that right?
I love to hear that. Is that right? It usually means something bad.
No, it's
For me as a
As
DM.
a DM.
Yeah. Is it more than wait a second? Sorry. Yeah. No, I think that's right. With. Oh yeah, it's from that. That's why it's so high. Okay, great. Yeah. Sorry. So that's 14 piercing plus 14 plus 12 what is it? Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Plus
Math is
12
hard.
force damage. Yes. So yeah, what was it? What did I say? 14 plus 14 piercing, 12 force damage.
Okay, cool.
And then I get a second attack.
Yeah, go for it. 14,
Uh,
12. My god, these are just cultists, my dude.
Kill them.
How's that
14
one
plus
looking?
12? Jesus.
How's that one looking? Is he?
Pretty rough. He's looking
Ah,
pretty
great.
bad.
Okay, I guess I'll just finish him. Yeah, that's like 17 plus 8 to hit, so I'm just gonna assume that's fine.
Yeah, it hits. What do you want from me? It hits.
Then that's 13 piercing
Mhm.
plus 12 force.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Pretty sure that guy's gone.
You eradicated him from existence.
Yeah, you just
Rejecting
one
no
shot. Yeah, you just one hit KO this dude. He like literally he crumbles to the ground just in a pile of bloodied mess of robes, and the other cultist who's standing beside him just like looks up and like you can't see the visage, like the facial expression, but you can tell, just like looks up in horror.
So I because I have all this shit, so I shoot him
Oh my
right
God.
in the eye. Like it goes through his eye, through his brain.
Jesus.
Gnarly.
Yeah.
The other
And then
cultist like
And then I follow with my second shot, and it's like wanded style through the same eye.
oh my god. The other cultist, like, it's not his turn, so he can't go, but he, like, turns like he's going to just book it. Like, immediately run.
Nope.
The thing is-
Absolutely fucking not.
So here's the thing, is because I took the archer for my fighting style, plus I have the archery bracers, plus I get the 3d6 because I'm 30 feet above.
Jesus.
Fucking stacked. And also their favorite enemies. So I have like 4 things that have all stacked.
I let you guys have a
Damn.
magic item. What a huge fucking mistake.
You should have known
Dear.
better.
Dear God, what have I done? Sweet Jesus, what have I done?
And then yeah, so 2 attacks plus all that shit. So I'm out here.
Yeah,
Ah.
right. We're gonna speed run this combat for sure. Okay, next is that your full turn? I should ask.
Yeah, I like the spot that I'm at, so I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna hang out, and then I'm just.
Yeah.
I kind of can they see me?
They can now, yeah.
Okay, so I kind of like give like a sassy little like wave.
Hi.
Death from
Great.
above. What's up?
Get ready to die. Great. Next is Hanesh.
Well, how do I fucking follow that? I think
You
that-
also have to
Then
one-shot
is
someone.
holding limbo. So.
I think that yeah, he's gonna kind of kick away some of like the remaining ceiling and jump from her back through the hole in the ceiling, and I want to just sort of like hold the
Superhero
spear,
landing.
like underneath me and try and land on top of the tentacle and stab
Oh
it.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna,
100%.
land and stab it. I know that might do some damage to me. Is it possible it could do extra damage to the tentacle as well? That's my goal. From falling from so high.
Yeah, so what is 30 feet of falling damage?
That'll
What
be
is that?
3d6.
You're
It's not gonna
making
be great.
yourself a projectile
Yeah, I would like
weapon.
to do that, please. Can I do that, please?
You're falling 30 feet. What is it, like
Yeah.
a d6 for each 10 feet of
Mhm.
falling usually?
Yeah, that's how much it's gonna hurt me. Can I hurt them a little bit? Maybe like a d4?
I'll give you a d6. Sure, I'll
one,
give
though.
you a d6 just to abuse as you will.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll give you another d6 of falling damage for making yourself the weapon.
Love that. Beautiful. Okay.
Very good.
Yeah.
That is a 18 to hit.
18 hits for
Okay.
sure. It's a big, massive, writhing tentacle.
yeah.
It's 18 hits.
It's also weird and not fully solid, so I was a little worried.
It's true, but an 18 will do.
I didn't know if I was landing on anything right now.
That'll do it. That'll do.
Ooh, wow. Okay, so that's well, yeah, that's 18 damage.
Okay, nice.
And,
Nice.
I'm going to attack again.
Oh shit.
as the
There's more?
fighter.
Damn.
As the fighter, yes. So yeah, he's gonna kind of land, and then he'll stand up and kind of pull it out, and then slash again at it. And
Okay.
that is a 20 to hit, a dirty 20.
Oh yeah, that hits. 20 hits, yeah.
That's 16 damage. And yeah, I would like to speedrun this. I'm gonna action surge real quick because I
No!
hit everyone. I might as well.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yeah,
he like
great.
just keeps on like pulling the
Yeah.
spear out, and he'll like spin around and then like stab it again. And he's trying to find like there's no eyes or anything on it, is there? Like anything that looks weak?
There are like varying tendrils that sort of break off. There isn't anything kind of identifiable currently.
Okay. That is a 15 to hit.
15. 15 does not hit.
Okay, one more.
That won't do it.
One more.
One more. Let's go.
Yeah, that's a 13 for the second one. Oh, okay.
Miss. Rip. Sad.
Rip. My action surge
Okay.
gone.
And then you have to take your falling damage as
Yeah,
well.
I'm
like
gonna
that.
have to do that. Let's do that
Yes. We'll go this this is a surprise. God, I gave you guys a fucking surprise round. F. Rest in
Regrets.
peace.
Yeah, never
Rest
do
in
that.
peace, me. Yeah, never do that again. Wall, you're up.
Okay.
What have I
how far
done,
am I away
Christ?
from tentacle?
Sorry?
Can I get to the tentacle and still attack?
Yeah, the warehouse, the tentacle takes up most of the space. Absolutely.
Ruby. So yeah, I'm.
How
going...
big is the tentacle?
Oh,
It
it's
is the warehouse.
big. It's big. It's real big. It's probably like a solid 10 feet wide at the widest
Mhm.
part of it.
Christ.
Okay.
And then it's long. It's like Wrigley.
I mean, it's powering the shield for the whole silver area.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the creature is big. It's like living under and in the city.
Mm.
It's I have to stop doing this. This is bad. I hate that. All right. Issa. I will say though, Wall, you have two. Sorry, you still have the three cultists that are sort of blocking the way. You either will have to kind of give me, just like an
Yeah.
opposed strength check to get by. Yeah.
yeah, if I can use my bonus action to shove them.
Yeah, with your ability, I'll say yeah. For sure.
Cool. So I'll
Just so
do
you
that.
know, I did roll my damage. I took 12 damage for falling. Just so you know.
Yeah, perfecto.
Hashtag worth it.
Yeah.
I rolled an 11 again. What's wrong with this dice? What's happening? What's happening with this dice?
So yeah, that is a 15.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. So yeah, you managed to shove them. You shove the first one, the one that you had hit before, and he knocks over the other two like bowling pins, and they just all three of them go down to the ground.
So
yeah,
they're
you
all
can move
prone?
in. Yeah. God
Yes.
damn it. Yeah, sure, they're prone. Fuck me.
That's okay.
God damn it.
Surprise round and still not my problem.
What the hell have I done? God.
Choices were made, but hey, it's a one shot.
Yeesh.
So
Yeesh.
that was a first attack that whiffed, but thankfully
Okay,
I
sure.
have two. That's not a roll. That is a nat 20 with my great sword.
Crit. Crit hit.
Yeah. So I'll roll the d20 again. And that's a nat 1.
No. Well,
Oh, so sad.
Easy come,
You can
easy
roll
go.
again. Roll for your damage the second time.
Okay.
For the crit. Don't at me in the comments. It's for the crit, people. Don't at me about the rules.
So that is 4 slashing plus 2 of cold damage.
Mm.
I don't know if that does anything special, but also
Nah, you can lump all the damage together.
Dilly damage.
Okay. Though I would like to use my brand of castigation, which is a cool blood hunter thing.
Ooh.
That I can sear an arcane brand into the creature that I've just damaged.
Ooh.
I
Is
always
the castigation a bonus action?
I believe so. It does not.
Because you did use your bonus to shove.
Oh.
But that's just part of my law.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, sure. Let's do. We'll speed run it. It's fine. Don't at me about the rules.
yeah, and the thing is, this
Let's
is
do
just
it.
this thing doesn't actually cause me to damage it. It's just a fun thing for the future.
Okay, gotcha.
I always know the direction in the branded creature as long as it's on the same plane as me. Each time the branded creature deals damage to you or another creature you can see within 5 feet of you, the branded creature takes 3 psychic damage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, yikes.
Yep. And the
Great,
brand
great.
lasts until you dismiss it or apply it to another creature.
Ooh.
Okay, perfect.
They can only
big
be
yikes for
dispelled
me.
with Dispel Magic level 3.
Okay, great. I love it. I hate it. Cool. Is that your turn?
Yep,
Do
that's
more?
my turn
Is
Great,
that
great,
all?
great. Yeah, is that all? Is that it?
for now.
Okay, Vero, you're up.
Oh boy. Who's still standing?
There are still the one cultist that was over by the tentacle. There are still the 3 cultists right by the entrance with you guys.
Okay.
They haven't really been hurt, but they are prone. And then, of course, the tentacle.
All right. I'm gonna use my movement to get away from the people by the door, just in case they stand back up. I'm a squishy bard.
They get knocked down, they get back up again. You know, it's
Press
a
the people down.
yeah.
Yeah, and then, God, why did I do 2 different spellcasting?
Because Warlock doesn't have
What'd you
spells.
do?
Yeah, Warlock doesn't have spells. That's silly.
I mean, you're right. But the problem is now I have Warlock spells that I can actually use.
Damn it! You played yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so used to not being able to do anything. I'm gonna cast a Witch Bolt on the tentacle.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, which ranged spell attack.
I mean, it's that bolt.
Fuck.
Oh, no.
I love to hear that. It's good.
That's shit. What's my God? Sorry, fucking
No, it's all right.
using Dice Cloud is great in theory until I don't have it does because it doesn't have all the spells and I'm too lazy to put them
Type
in.
Mood.
Yeah, so I have to figure out where the stuff is. Okay, so it's +6, so that's 13 to hit.
Sorry, was it the tentacle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
13 misses the tentacle.
Yeah. I thought it might.
It's all wriggly.
Yeah, that's fair. Do I have any bonus actions? No. All right. Well, I'm out here.
That's fair. I mean, listen, you swing and a miss, but you miss every shot you don't take, and that's that.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. We're at Zayla is going to. Oh shit, that's not actually even a thing I have to do. Great, I love it. I think Zayla is just going to go for these small fry. She's going to wrap up the cultists in front of you, or at least make some headway. Oh god, what?
To clear out the trash for us.
Oh wow. She has 2 attacks though, so I really whiffed on the first one, so that's rough. Wow, that's real rough, pals. Zayla really makes, like, she's dramatically drew her broadsword, but now she's just really, like, swinging in. It's because they fell down, because, oh, sorry, they're prone, so she actually has advantage. Okay, let me roll.
True.
She misses on the first one, because I already rolled twice. Okay, nice. This one does hit. So she lashes out with her broadsword for 1 hit. The second... Does that make sense? Sorry, I already did the other attack. Yeah, so she hits it once. Excellent. There's a lot of number crunching going on. So
many numbers.
So many fucking numbers. She lashes out of the one cultist. He's still standing though, like he's looking pretty decent. He is not phased. Okay. And next now we go to the top of the round again. The tentacle gets to go. So the tentacle, frick. Sorry. I'm just dropping all my shit. It's fine. The tentacle writhes in agitation, and having now taken the damage and like being cognizant of a threat in the vicinity, you see some of these like offshoot tentacles kind of branch out and start really lashing and thrashing about in agitation. One from the depths of these cracked cobblestones where the tendril is pushing up through the ground, you see another tendril with a huge looming eye stalk also begins kind of whipping around and like clocks each of you in turn as it just thrashes and writhes. And it is going to... Who did the most damage? I guess it would have to be freaking Kafira up top, was it?
So I didn't do any damage to the tentacle, I just did damage to the cultist.
Snipe the cultist.
That's true. You make a good argument.
I think Hanesh was actually the one.
Yeah, Hanesh did the most damage to the tentacles,
I'll do it. I'm sorry. I'll hit Hanesh. I know his face is too pretty to hit, but I'll do it.
There are other places besides the face you can hit someone.
You're so right. Sorry, if I'm looking at spell shit. That's why. Okay, the tentacle, the eye stalk whipping around, zeroes in on Hanesh, on the body of the tentacle itself, and it casts Ray of Enfeeblement. So on what is this? Just a spell attack? Shit, this is why I don't do casters as NPCs. F.
Relatable.
Yes. Okay. I was right. Fucking hell. God, I need a new D20. Frick. To hit, it is still a 13 for Hanesh.
A 13? Oh, I don't know. Armor class. No, that does not hit. Ha!
Oh,
Hey.
beans! Foiled!
17,
That's a
baby.
good one. Shit. The eye stalk tries to hit you with this beam of just incredibly oppressive, black, shadowy, like, light? Just a beam of shadow, but it goes wide. It doesn't quite, you dodge out of the way and it doesn't land contact. But the tentacle under you...
Golden. You can't overcome.
Yeah, it's, even Cathicult can recognize you don't hit that boy.
Don't hit that boy.
The tentacle under you thrashes and kind of tries to like slam you under it. It is only a 12 to hit. Rough.
Well,
Yeah. Switch out your d20s, or don't,
Nah,
Yeah,
or
or
don't,
don't.
right? 12 is a miss. All right,
It's a
so
miss.
we are the one cultist. Actually, no, sorry. That's sorry. The one cultist is also going to try. Wall had made it up to the tentacle, right?
And stabbed it.
Yeah. So that one cultist that's right up there in the mix is going to take a swing at Wall with a short sword. It is 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Wasn't he about to run away?
Oh, you're right.
He was
He's
scared.
fucked up. He's trying to Wall is in the way though, so he's gonna take a swing as he tries to run past. It's 8 slashing damage.
Okie doke.
I miss on my
Yeah.
big bad spell attack, but I hit with the fucking short sword, pals. That's rough.
Ain't that just the way?
Ain't
Thank
that the
God.
way? And then we are at Kafira.
What's up? All right. I am gonna shoot at that guy who just attacked Wall. Yes. All right. So, it's 16 to hit.
16 hits. Yeah, what do you want from me? Yeah, 16 hits.
All right. That's 11. 15 piercing damage
Yeesh.
plus 12 force damage.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing, apparently.
God damn,
Not a
I gotta
goddamn
play.
thing.
Whatever this
Oh.
freaking build you're playing is, I gotta play this build.
It's so good. Do I one hit? Oh no, sorry, that was just my first attack.
That was just the first, so he's not down. He's not looking great, but he's not
Okay.
down.
All right, second attack. I also rolled a 16 to hit, same thing.
Yeah, it is.
That's 19 piercing plus
Jesus fuck.
19 piercing plus 9 force.
God, rest in peace. I'm glad he got to go once. Like that's nice for him that he got to
Yeah.
go one fucking time.
I do the same shit. Right through the eye. She's very good. She's a very
God.
good archer. Right through the eye, 2 shots, and then she kind of like tips an imaginary hat to Wall.
Jesus. I think that Zayla watches you do this, and she looks at you, and there's some weird mixture of like apprehension, but maybe like a little like,
Yeah.
girl. Like,
I
damn.
I shout out. I was like, "What was that about you not being sure if we're competent?"
Right? Nope. I'm eating my words. Yep.
Can't even get a goddamn hit.
Yeah, she whips her attack, and you're just here like
I killed-
one-shotting people.
I killed 2 people in 6 seconds. Like,
Jesus. She's like, nope, you. Statement retracted. Yep. Yeah, sorry, that's your full turn. You're done?
yeah, I'm gonna stay where I am. Yep, that's
You're
me.
done wrecking my whole shit. Great.
Yeah.
Hanesh, you're up.
Actually, I have a question about reactions real quick.
Yeah,
Is it only if, like, after someone attacks you, or is it, like, a general thing?
It's different things, right? So it can be someone leaving your threatened square, someone attacking you, but it has to be that specific thing.
Okay, because in this case, there's a creature that I can see within 30 feet of me dropping to 0 HP.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. So I'm going to use my reaction to have that creature come back up to life and make one last attack on the tentacle, because
What?
I have the blood curse of the fallen puppet.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, God.
It's a thankless job.
Hell yeah. That's sick.
Like a
It's a thankless. It's a 12 to hit, which doesn't hit the tentacle.
That's
Sorry.
okay.
But he does.
Still
the
looks
cultist does
cool
like
as fuck.
stabs.
Yeah, it
stabs
looks
at the
cool as
tentacle.
hell.
It looks very
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
fucking sick. Yeah,
Just your video
Zayla is
aesthetic.
really looking at all of you now and is like,
Yeah.
what the
We might be like ridiculous and silly, but we get shit done. Like,
Who are you? Where did you come from? Hanesh, please, it's your turn.
How big is this eye?
It's big. It's like 5 feet across. It's pretty gross.
just like that.
Maybe like 3 or 4 feet. 5 seems like overkill.
Still, that's like,
You
That's a
can
lot.
still hug it.
That's fine, yeah.
If you want.
Well, something like that. I would like to. I want to try and grapple the eye.
oh
I want to try
no,
and jump it on it so it can't cast its beam anymore and cover the eye. And,
Oh
like,
shit.
You're jumping on it like a grenade. Like, that's some hero
Like-
shit.
Like wrap his arms around it.
Heroic
and,
as hell.
You've heard
Yeah,
tales.
absolutely. Do
So
you want to
Fucking
give
reckless
me
dude over here.
give me an opposed strength check for the grapple?
Yeah.
Oof, God, why? Why in this moment my rolls?
What, did you do
Holy
good or bad? I can't tell. Okay, I got
I'll never tell.
I got a 21, so that's pretty good.
You got, I will tell you that you got 19 more than I did.
It's not a
I
very
rolled
strong guy.
truly.
Huh.
Truly
Did you roll
so
that
bad.
one? Like, does it have anything to strength? It doesn't add anything to strength?
Well, sorry. Okay, we were gonna fast run. This is my combat nuzlocke strategy is that I don't add. I don't do math.
That's fair.
Yeah,
For pride, you
Yeah,
don't
sure,
do that.
well, whatever it is, it wouldn't add 20 to
it would have been like a +6 or something. It would not
Yeah.
have beat a 20.
Yeah.
My combat speed run is I don't do math.
21. It was a 21. Just
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yes. My apologies. Sorry. Yeah, you can certainly grapple. I mean, we can
Yeah.
count the grapple as your first attack if you want to continue.
Well, that's your first action. Then I could attack
Yeah.
it as a second
Oh.
action. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can attack it.
absolutely.
Wait, can I attack it? No, because I don't have
No,
a second action. Because I action surveyed
Oh.
already.
Yeah, you only have one action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only have one action. I mean, if you want to count it as my first attack, I would love to stab it.
You can just do that.
Sure.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
I said I'm a DM of my word. You can just do that.
Pretty good.
Don't get at me about the rules in the comments.
That
We are
is-
revamping the rules.
Yes. When did we
It's the
ever
whole
say we're gonna
thing.
follow rules? So that's a 17 to hit.
Yeah, 17
Oh,
hits. Damn it. Fuck.
And that is 12 damage.
Okay.
Just piercing.
It's not terrible. It's not the worst, you know.
But hopefully it can't cast its eye beam unless it hits me anymore. So
Oh no. The sacrifice
get rid of
blade.
the
Human
line
shield.
at least. Yeah.
Oh, Hanesh shield. Oh,
All hail the
boy.
hippo shield.
Heroic as hell.
All right.
That
We
is
are
my-
back to the 3 cultists that are still up. Did Vero move in to confront the tentacle?
I mostly just got out of the way of the cultists.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
presumably still keeping some distance from the tentacle also, if
Yes.
possible.
They're just all gonna try and hit Zayla. Two hit. So Zayla's gonna take some damage. That's fine. That's what she's there for.
But also just let me know if it ever gets dire, because I can take care of that.
Nah, I
Same.
decided on a whim that she was a paladin, so she's literally just going to shield and buff herself.
So she
That's how I'm
doesn't
gonna
die.
solve that problem. Yeah. No, she's fine. She can just lay on hands herself. That's fine.
Oh my.
We all know the paladins can touch themselves. That's fine.
Yes.
Hell no.
We all know. Everyone who's played D&D knows this. Okay. So we are at wall.
So I am going to go at tentacle again.
Mhm.
Ah,
Doesn't work.
where angle's the thing? That's a modify. That is a unnatural 20 to hit.
Ooh, hits, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Naturally.
Also, I forgot this last time, but I also happen to have the I cannot read great weapon fighting, which allows me to re-roll a 1 or 2 on damage dice.
Hey.
And
Oh.
so I
Love that shit.
yeah. But so that's 8 regular damage plus. You're going to dice therapy, okay? 5 cold damage. So
Dice
that's
would rather roll ones than get therapy. Fucking terrible.
3
No!
times in a row with this little fuck.
No!
I love it to death though, because it's one of my skin dice. So yeah, that was 13 damage for the first hit.
For the tentacle?
Yeah, to the tentacle.
Yep.
And the second one, I'm assuming a 9 does not hit.
Sorry, my stupid pen. I keep dropping it everywhere.
I mean,
And sorry,
Herbert
what was
keeps- yeah, it's a 9 to hit, which I'm assuming doesn't.
It does not, sadly. Sad, so sad.
So
But
it
you got the
goes-
first one.
Indeed, I did. It well, that first one, and so I think that is it for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfecto. Okay, then we are back to Vero.
Oh boy.
Yay.
I'm realizing that so many of my spells would have collateral damage.
No! That
Sorry.
sucks, man. That sucks.
It's my bad.
Take it.
So
And
I'm just
empty,
gonna
only take damage.
I'm just gonna try a witch bolt again.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Maybe
do
this
it.
time for sure.
Maybe this time.
I mean, you get
Okay.
3 wishes.
That dice going in jail. That's a 3.
Oh no! It
Yeah.
misses, you know.
Plus 6, so 9.
It misses.
Yep.
Sorry. Rip.
I'm out here.
You're doing great.
Yeah,
Believe in you.
yeah. And that is your turn?
Yep.
that's fair.
Actually,
You know?
wait.
Come on.
I have one more bardic inspiration left.
Ooh, yeah.
So I'm just gonna, I don't know, salute encouragingly at Hanesh.
Yes.
Yay!
Was that a D6 we said? Or
Yeah.
was it- oh, yeah, okay.
Excellent.
All right. Yep, that's my turn.
That's it, that's all, baby. Okay. Zayla goes again. I'm just gonna speed run all of Zayla's turns. She's still trying to hit those. God, nat 1. She's trying to hit those. I literally also just got 2 nat 1s in a row. fucking. I
Is that
literally.
3?
Okay, I accidentally rolled for 3 attacks, but in fairness, I got 2 nat 1s and a 2.
Oh my god.
Truly astronomically
She
bad.
is just
folks.
whiffing it.
Tragedy.
yeah. So she does quite poorly, needless to say. And we are back to the
We
main
talked
event.
Such a big game, and she was so skeptical about us, and now she is
So
useless.
she gets, you know?
She said that she could be a top or a bottom, but really, you know in your heart that she is not a top.
She's just a bottom, yeah.
Deep down.
Deep
Yeah.
down, you know. Like, okay, we are back to the tentacle. Hanesh, you're still grappling. You are still
Mhm.
locked on to that eye stalk.
Yes.
The eye stalk whipping back and forth. Energy seems to emanate from it, like it's trying to fire off another beam. I'm actually going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please. Please and thank you.
You got bardic inspiration.
Oh shit. Gonna need that.
Yeah, definitely.
Heh.
I don't know if you know this, Hanesh is not the wisest.
What?
Fuck no!
What? You talking about Hanesh?
Oh no.
That's a 5 with the bardic
What?
inspiration. I rolled a 3 and a
Boy,
2,
what?
and I have no bonuses.
Oh my
no,
god. The DC
buddy.
is
What?
only 13.
Whiff.
Woof, that's rough,
He's
man.
a big dummy, man. I don't know what to tell you.
He's just a sweet himbo. Like, I'm sorry.
He's doing his best out here.
Hero of hearts, dumb of ass.
Dumb of ass.
The eye powers up and it starts emanating this magical aura. You inside your mind, you can feel that it is tapping into something deep, deep, deep in your conscious, and it starts creating an illusory manifestation of your deepest fears, visible only to you. You become frightened for the duration of the spell, up to 1 minute. And then at the end of each of your turns, you can make another save to try and break free.
Oh, dang. Yeah, he, like, lets go. Like, he just starts crying and falls to the ground. And do I have to move away, or can I not move any closer? I forget. Which one that is.
Frightened, I believe you have to start moving away from the creature.
Yeah, he's just running.
But
Yeah,
you
it's not your
also,
turn
I'm going
yet.
to roll really quick, because you take 4d10 psychic damage.
Fuck me. Jesus.
D10. Where's the D10? Where's the D10? I thought that this was just too poetic to not do, so it's just
How
really
could
rough.
you?
I know. Do you want to
I was gonna say,
describe
yeah,
to
he's
us?
just immediately like sobbing and screaming and falls to the ground.
What does he see?
I mean, we don't know.
We don't
I
know.
don't know.
Yeah.
But for the audience to visualize
Yeah.
what the party doesn't see,
Oh goodness.
what Hanesh sees.
Do you want to get in it? I mean, we could.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Let's do.
I think that you would probably see the corpse of a person that you don't recognize. They are about the same height as Hanesh. You can see that it would be about eye level that they're approaching. And it's a little bit younger of a man that's walking up and just covered in blood. There's a big like cut on his neck and it's like going all down, and he just keeps saying like, you weren't fast enough. You weren't fast enough.
It's the full Patroclus Achilles experience here,
Yes.
folks. Sorry.
Oh.
It's, right in the feels.
Oh.
Though also, since the tentacle is branded and did damage, it takes 3 psychic damage.
Ha! Right
Ooh,
back from
yep.
seeing such a terribly sad thing.
Yeah. It sure does. I'll mark that down. 3 damage.
3 damage from seeing
Cause-
something
something.
so sad.
Causing
yeah.
harm to that poor boy.
Yeah.
You touched the
and
himbo.
Hanesh takes 23 psychic damage.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Not doing good.
Oh.
Still up.
Yeah.
Are you
yeah,
bloodied?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
Okay.
How do you
I'm
tell
also-
someone's bloodied if it's psychic damage?
There's blood
pretty
coming out of his
hard.
eyes. Sure.
Great.
I thought that's what the like nosebleeds are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're right. I learned that from Stranger Things. Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. Okay. We are back to Kafira at the top.
All right. Because I'm doing well with these cultists, so I'm just gonna keep picking them off. First off, I'm gonna attack whichever one is, I don't know, one of them.
Yeah.
Are they still prone?
No, they're not prone because they got up to attack Zayla.
Okay.
Yeah.
All 3
Yeah,
of them.
but they're
Okay,
they're
great.
still over with Zayla near to the entrance.
Okay, cool. Did any of them do damage to Zayla?
Yes.
Okay, I will hit whichever one did damage to Zayla.
Yep. Perfect.
That is, 17 plus 8 to hit. That's
Christ.
25. 25
Yeah.
to hit.
Great.
Uh,
Yeah.
Um,
It's bloodied.
no, that was to hit.
staggering.
That was to
Yeah, that's
hit.
just a hit.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
I'm just so used to you doing obscene damage. I was like, yeah, it's whatever.
Sure, why not?
It
Yeah.
is. It's
Okay,
hits
so,
for sure.
so then that is oh wait, sorry. 17 piercing damage plus
Yep.
7 force damage.
Good.
Yep. Sure. It is bloodied now. Yes.
Okay, great. And then I'll do second attack, same one.
Mhm,
19 to hit.
mhm. Hits.
Yeah.
I shouldn't even bother writing down this amount of damage, to be honest.
17 piercing.
Great.
Plus-
Wasting my time.
Plus 8 force.
Yeah, great. You one-shotted him.
This is my
Shots.
This is
I'm
my
crying. I'm
favorite
just
character
crying.
I've ever played. I love her so much.
I mean,
This is obscene.
in fairness to how they balanced this, I feel like they were not expecting a centaur on the roof. Like,
A centaur on the roof.
No one expects
Yeah.
a healing
It's
centaur.
I just
It's
love the
fully-
image of this centaur on the roof, just like one shot killing all these guys. Like,
Yeah, it's fully like the specific build that you're playing and the fact that you're picking off the small fry and literally just decimating them.
yeah. And like, yeah, because like she's like, okay, everyone else, you can focus on the big bad. I'm just gonna pick up all the henchmen. Also, can I have my bird? Can she go down and heal Hinesh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't have your
yeah.
bird stats. You tell me.
I
how
have it.
that
Yeah.
works.
She can only do this once per day. But you got pretty fucked up, so we're gonna do that now.
Yeah.
Pretty emotionally, yeah,
Yeah.
like
Just
physically,
wrecked,
but also
fucking raped.
emotionally.
Yeah. So this my beautiful little rainbow parrot, unicorn parrot, flies down and lands on your shoulder and kind of like nuzzles his little like chubby cheeks against your face, and like his horn touches your forehead. And let me see, 2d8 plus 2. It's only 8, but yeah. And ooh, yeah, so it does 8 healing, and it says the touch removes 1 disease or 1 poison. No, you're not poisoned, or
No.
only poisoned emotionally.
A poison of the mind.
It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, so there you go. And then so he kind of does that and like nuzzles against you, and then flies back up to me. When seeing if you're feeling at least a little bit better, flies back up to perch safely on my shoulder.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And that's me.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Dare I ask?
Yeah.
Great. We're back to Hinesh. So you can give me a save to see if you can break the enchantment.
Cool. We are at our cutoff time, just so you know. What does that mean? Like,
I think we have another 5 minutes. Do we?
Well, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try to.
Well,
if we can do this really fast, it's fine.
Okay.
it's a wisdom.
Deep breath.
Yeah, wisdom save.
That's 5. Again.
Oh my god.
He's not smart. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing to me?
I'm so sorry.
What are you
so
for
sorry.
him?
You're ruining
My poor-
him. My
Poor sweet boy. I'm so sorry. That does not. Jesus,
He's
that
just a
does
little
not
fighter boy. You
succeed.
can't make these saves.
Frightened. At the end of each turn, must succeed, or it takes 4d6. Great. Okay, let's
Bye,
go again.
guys.
It takes more psychic damage.
oh.
Bye.
Okay, this one's bad. So let's. I rolled a 1, 10, a 1, 18 psychic damage.
He's barely holding on. I have
Oh my
1
God.
hit point left.
Oh my,
my
god.
God.
For real? Oh my
One.
god. Rick. Okay.
And
yep.
you put in the healing from Iris, right?
What? Yeah, that's
The
after
parrot.
Oh, wow.
Thank God you did that, because I would be dead.
Yeah, otherwise you'd be down.
Yikes, buddy. Yikes.
Fuck.
The
It's just
two cultists.
coughing
that
And
are-
also you have to be running away. I guess you're running away.
Yeah, I guess. Still going.
Yeah. You're just running. You're like it's an enclosed space. You can't get very far. You hit the wall of the warehouse, and you're kind of like that's as far as you can go.
Yeah, you're cowering in the corner, kind of.
Yeah, just clawing at the walls, trying to break free.
This place is weird.
I know that we did have a cutoff here. Is that we're very, very close. Is it okay if we give it another 5 to 10 minutes?
Okay.
Is that okay?
I'm fine. Yeah.
That feels good? Okay. Perfect. We're so close. Otherwise, I would say we can do another session.
Yeah.
We're so close. Okay. The 2 remaining cultists that are up fighting with Zayla are going to just go really quick. Miss. 1 hits her. Zayla. Okay. Zayla though. Actually, sorry, it's not her turn. That's fine. Wall, you're up.
How much damage did it do to? Yeah.
Just to Zayla, it just did 8 damage. She's fine though. Like she's a paladin. She's beefy. It's
Yeah.
you guys I'm more concerned about.
Guys,
Yeah.
or just one?
Just
Yeah.
one. Just you guy.
So is Hanesh within 30 feet of me?
Yeah, because you were up with the tentacle. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, how big's the warehouse? Because Hanesh was running.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
not
I
that
know.
big.
Yeah.
It's like probably 30 by 30-ish.
Okay,
Maybe
fair
30
enough.
by 40 the other way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to use the Blood Curse of Renewing Ichor. This is actually a bonus action. So,
Ooh, nice.
Mm.
so that is 12 healing to Hanesh,
Thank you.
and I take 6 necrotic damage for that.
How are you doing?
Not bloodied. I'm fine.
Yeah. Mm.
And anyways, I got enough blood to go around.
There you go. Yeah. That's the spirit.
Yeah. And so, yeah. Then since I'm still here, I'm going to do my both attacks because I can. So as bonus action, that is, I'm assuming 11 does not hit,
No, 11 misses.
and I whiffed that one too. So
These rolls, folks.
Yeah.
Started
That's
so
okay.
good.
I still healed the himbo.
Yeah. You healed the himbo, that's what
Thank you,
counts.
thank you. Really needed it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hell yes. And that's your turn?
Yes.
Perfect. Then we are at Vero.
Okay, I have a question about enhanceability.
Yeah.
So it gives someone advantage on like checks for various things. Does that include saving throws, or just
I don't
like, checks?
believe so. Checks are
Yeah.
different than, yeah.
Thought so. All right. Well, if I can't do that, then I am going to actually wait. What is more healing? Wait. I think it's functionally the
I
same.
will say, just because Zayla is coming up right after you, she can also do some healing.
Yeah, but I can't really do damage apparently.
Oh, no.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I just want to cover our bases.
I have support class mostly.
Yeah, totally.
And I've whiffed both times I've tried to.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna go over to Hanesh and use Healing Hands, which I have as an Azamar. So that's 3d4.
Do I have that? Oh my god, can I heal
Yeah.
myself? Oh my god.
Himbo,
It's
heal
amazing.
myself.
Once
Oh
once
my
for long rest.
God.
Actually, wait.
Oh, oh no, I choose Scourge Asmar. I need to fucking look at my cool abilities. I have a cool thing for that.
Ooh.
Never mind.
Nice. Well, okay. So that's eight healing. I got a 4 or 3, and then I misread one of the die and thought it was another 4, but it's a 1.
Still
So
nice.
what's that total? Sorry?
8.
Okay, thank you.
But
Very
how are you doing? Because I also have a bonus action if you're still.
I mean, he's still like coughing up blood.
Yeah.
Still
Okay.
not
So
doing-
then,
he's like
as a-
sitting up now. Is like.
so as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Word,
Nice.
which. Oh God, where'd my D4 go? Here you are.
sick.
What is the word?
D4. This. Oh no.
Oh
or just
I
hey
love that.
Why
buddy.
is there an oh no?
That's just the healing word.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's the word,
Just-
yeah. Oh
we're just-
no.
hey.
buddy.
Oh geez, oh boy.
1d4 plus
I love
spellcasting
Aw,
ability
Dad.
modifier. 2 plus 3, so 5. So that's another 5.
Hell yeah, that's your turn?
Actually, oh wait, shit. I forgot I can increase. I have a higher spell slot than that
Hello.
because I haven't been using those. So I will do that actually. So that's an additional d4.
Nice.
Well, it's only another one, but
Okay.
it's not nothing.
So
So
it's a 1 and a what? Sorry, what's the other? 3? Or was it a 2?
Fuck, I immediately forgot what I just said. I think it was 2 plus 3. My
Plus.
3.
Plus the 1. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 6.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
6
2
total.
plus 3 plus 1.
yeah. Oh, gosh.
Perfect. Okay. Zayla is going to. She strikes out at the cultist that she had hit before. Slices at him with her sword and manages to bring down that one. Then she's going to use the second attack to grapple with the last remaining cultist, just to occupy him. And then we are back to.
they'll put her in my way, though.
You're so right. Okay, sure. She's just gonna try
I
and
got
attack.
him, man. I got him. Like,
She tries to attack him and she misses. Great. Is that what you want? She is actually. Yeah. She's actually going to peel off. I'm going to say that he gets the attack of opportunity, which is a miss. But she's going to peel off and also move in towards where Hanesh is, just in case we need more emotional support
Aw.
and healing.
My buddy.
Okay, then we are back to the top with the tentacle. And who all is up there in the mix? It's Hanesh and Vero that
I
are
ran
right
away.
up there.
All right.
No,
Unless
yeah.
I,
Yeah.
yeah.
Those
Yeah,
two
so
are
it's
in a
right.
way.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only
It's
one
just
who's like
wall.
actively at the temple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. It's going to lash out and try to slam you. Boop, 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 boop,
Come
boop.
on and slam.
A 19 for the first attack.
Yeah.
Yeesh. D10s. My D10 has been rolling so weird today. Okay, great. 12 plus 4. 16. 16 bludgeoning damage for the first one.
Groovy.
For the second attack, it is 23 to hit.
Yep, that one hits 2.
14 bludgeoning for the second.
I'm at -3, y'all.
Oh no.
So you're unconscious.
Oh,
Yep,
shoot.
yep. Though
Yep.
I will say that it did take 6 psychic damage for hitting me. So
Yep. Gotcha. Making a note. Got my notes. Okay, perfect. And then we're back to the top with Kafira.
all right, I'm gonna do what I always do and take it. It's the last
Last
cultist,
one.
right?
Get him.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's go.
That is non-natural 20 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Do
Do you think I need to write down the damage or
I'm not sure yet.
Just-
Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. So
just in case?
9, 13 piercing, plus only 8 force.
Yep.
So
Only.
16 plus 8.
Yep. Great. Yep. Great.
Second attack. Oh, I rolled bad actually. Second attack.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
12.
12 misses.
Oh.
She missed
my
a shot.
God.
She's so embarrassed.
Missed.
She never
Oh.
misses. This is so
Oh my
embarrassing
God.
for her.
God,
I ro-
Haley, I already erased
no.
the word cultist. Haley. Haley.
No!
How could you?
I can't believe she missed. This is so tragic. I rolled a 4.
God, what's wrong with her? Is she okay?
Well, no, she saw a wall go down and got like distracted and was like, "Oh God."
Yeah, totally. Okay.
Sorry to distract you.
Okay.
Oh, she.
Hanesh, you're up next. So give me another wisdom save.
Oh, buddy, you can do it. I believe
It's
in you.
only a DC 13. We believe.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I got a 16.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay,
He
so
done
can I do
it!
anything? Can I do, or is that my turn?
Yes, you know, you can yay it. We'll say it's at the start.
Okay.
I'll give you this one for free. Don't get at me about the rules. Get out of here.
Okay,
rules
so
are revamped.
okay. So healing hands is an action. Shit, I already used my fucking action surge. Of course I did. It was a good start though.
You guys came in so strong.
And then we proceeded to roll like absolute garbage, except Kafira.
Yes, yeah.
I'm
That's
out here.
always the way. Y'all are so close though, for real,
Okay, I'm
for
sorry,
real.
sorry. Just 1 second. I need to figure out what.
Oh no, it's fine, it's fine.
Action. God damn it! Why does everything take one whole action? That's so much time.
It's a
6
full
seconds.
6 seconds. I could fully just do 2 other things.
Okay, I'm going to. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to move over to where Wall is. And yeah, I'm going to kind of bend down and touch him really quick and give him
Ooh.
6 points of health. That's all I got. But
Yeah.
get you up,
No,
buddy.
that's awesome.
And,
Beautiful,
how
unstable.
far away from the tentacle am I? Or / eyeball?
If you're up with
move over to
Wall-
wall. Yeah, because that's like, what,
Yeah.
30 feet away, you said? Yeah, so I can still get
Yeah,
up to it?
you're up in melee if you're beside Wall.
I was up in the melee.
Yeah.
And
The
that's 30 feet.
melee. Yes. Oh yeah. That's your turn?
No, that's
For
a bonus
Henish?
action, so I guess I'll stab it while I'm up here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's do it. Yeah. Let's
Um,
go.
So that is 22 and a 21 to hit.
Yeah, both hit.
I'm just gonna do 2 attacks at once, we'll save time.
Yeah. Easy. Done.
That is
Easy.
So that's gonna be 18 damage total between the
Whoa.
2 attacks.
Hell yeah.
And-
It is looking.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, go. Oh, it is looking rough now. Now it is. You can see like it's kind of oozing this gloopy black tar-like substance. It's thrashing and writhing, and it is looking bad.
Okay, can I? No, I can't do that now. Okay, never mind. Sorry, go ahead. That's the end of my turn.
Yeah. That's your turn. Okay, perfect. Wall, you're up.
Barely, but you're up.
Yep.
You're up.
Yeah, I was about to ask if I could make myself a fallen puppet and then puppeteer my dead body, but I'm not dead anymore, so it's fine.
It is maybe not how it works, but
What is reality, anyways? So
Not this.
give you a death saving throw though.
No.
Yeah.
I picked him up.
I'm
Oh, you
officially
did, sorry,
3
sorry.
hit points. That's why
Sorry.
I'm just like, yeah.
You
It's
get
not
knocked
much hit
down, you get
points, but
back
it's
up
some.
Up again,
again.
yep.
Yes, gotcha.
Yep. I'm just gonna do my slashy. And that is an 18 to hit.
Yes, 18 hits. Hell yeah.
And that's 11 regular damage. And 5 cold damage, so that's 16 total damage.
Ooh, oof.
Still alive.
Yeah, it's still alive. It's hanging in
Fine,
there.
Got another one of these. And
yeah.
that
got this.
is a 22 to hit.
Got a tail.
Hits.
Hello.
I came back from hell just to murder this fucker.
You can do it. Do it.
You can do it. You can do it.
So that's 7 slashing damage and 4 cold damage, so that's 11 more damage.
18 total for that last.
No,
7 and 11.
Yeah.
no, the last one was 11 because it was 7
okay.
and 4.
Oh, sorry, I gotcha.
Yeah, 4 cold.
perfect. You can see bits of like these offshoot tendrils are just like falling off, like lying inert on the floor. It's like it is just so barely hanging on.
God damn it.
Vero, you're up.
Oh god,
Only
do I
I
want to
had it.
risk?
Do it. Come on, killing shot. Killing shot.
God, okay. I'm just gonna fucking eldritch blast him.
Yeah.
Eldritch blast.
Come on.
You got it. You got this,
No, I super don't.
Oh.
buddy.
Oh.
6
They're
plus
doing the
6 is a
best.
12.
It's just not.
It's literally no. You missed. Sorry, pal.
God damn it.
Did you
Alright,
get two?
Nope, just one, because I only took 3 levels of Warlock.
Rip. Is that your turn?
No, because as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Wall.
Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Because that was a cantrip, so I can cast a spell. And I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level. So
Cantripping
that's
ain't easy.
2d4. Okay, so that's 6 plus my charisma is plus 3. So that's 9. So you get 9 points of healing.
I'm at 12 AP, y'all.
Yay!
Yay! That's 12 more than you had before.
Indeed.
Perfect. Zayla on her turn is just going to slash out at the one remaining cultist, completely just lacerate him, and then just look up at Kafira and just kind of give a salute, just like, you know, I'll finish him off. And then we're back to the tentacle again. The tentacle is going to... Ooh,
I just
sorry.
said, come at me.
I thought someone said something. It's all good. It's going to...
Hit me, not.
Woof.
Wall's
It
gonna die.
really missed on the first hit, and it's going... Goddamn. Okay, I rolled so badly. I got a nat 1 on the last one. The tentacle tries to... It's just writhing in pain. It tries to slam against Wall and against Hanesh, but it just is too frantic to actually make any contact. And we're back to the top with Kafira. If you'd like to do the finishing blow,
Do
please.
it, kill it.
Yes. Yes. Is it looking quite bad?
Yes.
So bad. So
Okay,
bad.
fine.
bad.
All right, fine. So first attack.
What do you mean, fine? Okay, fine.
First attack is no, because I was thinking about if I should use a spell as well to like make it more superpowered. But if he's looking bad, I don't need it.
You
You're
also
not going
did
to
save
need
it.
to.
Yeah.
So
I
that
was gonna
is
hellish rebuke it, and that probably
18 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
Oh yeah, I don't get my bonus damage because it's not a humanoid. That's fine. So that's 8 piercing.
Yeah.
Plus 9 force.
Oh my god. It truly is just limping. You shoot off the arrow and fully like the longest, biggest part of the tendril falls off. There's just kind of this one little like 10 by 5 little writhing in agony bit that's left, but it's still
Do it
hanging
again.
in there if you
I have
want.
my second attack. I have my
Second attack.
attack.
Let's go.
14.
14 is a miss.
No! I'll get it.
All right. Hanesh, you're up.
All
Let's
right,
go.
yeah, let's do it. Okay,
I
so
should have
you
used
see,
my spell.
you see Hanesh walk over and lay a hand on Wall's shoulder. Wall stands up from the ground, and Hanesh pulls out the spear, stabs this thing twice. Still doesn't fucking go down, so light starts to pour out of Hanesh's eyes, and his hair glows with...
shit!
Yes! His hair glows with like a fiery golden, like that strawberry blonde that you've seen before, but so
Nice.
much brighter. And yes, this tentacle is within 10 feet of me. I have moved away from Wall. I fucking moved away from him. I saved it so that I didn't hurt him this time.
Excellent, yes.
Yeah, he is going to, right away, just from the flash of light as this power activates, the tentacle is going to take 3 damage just from radiant damage.
Literally, the 3 damage does it.
Yes!
It literally, this
I just burn him away.
scorching
Power of
light,
love.
whatever is left of the tentacle just shrivels up into dust and blows away on the wind.
Yes!
Yes.
Yay! You solved my
power,
tentacle
yay!
puzzle!
Kafira does whatever the horse version of a superhero landing is, and just like,
It's the like weird
Fully
bow
bent
type
over.
thing.
Yeah, like the horse bow.
yeah, just jumps
Yes.
down and like lands kind of right in the middle of things. Because
Yes.
Hey.
Hell yeah. Zayla kind of wanders over, still just like holding her broadsword in case anything else presents
Nobody get
itself.
near me for a minute.
Oh yes. sorry. All right. Give him some space.
Everyone stand back.
I don't know what we would have done without your aid. And you also see in the sky above you the silvery ward, the magical ward in this district of the city dissipates, and you can see the blue sky and clouds above you. Zayla walks over and just says, truly, your help has been instrumental. Whatever we can do, if there's anything we can do to repay you, please just ask. And if you are still game for helping continue us fight against this creature, I'm sure that... What? My brain turned off. But if you would continue to help us in our fight, we would be eternally in your debt.
Making a
happy to
difference
help.
has been reward enough.
We would say no to a safe place to rest, though.
That too.
Absolutely. We, a segment of our forces are going to push forward into the next district. If you'd like to accompany us, I'm sure we can find you safe passage.
It's just step one.
I invite whoever's injured can ride on my back if they need to take a bit of a breather. Yeah.
Yeah.
Zayla just kind of looks up at you and says, I took a couple of hits, but I'll be all right to walk. I'm fine to.
There's space up here.
I'm just volunteering my back, for multiple people.
If you insist.
I will actually do cure wounds on Zayla as well, actually, quickly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and actually I can do my med kit stuff on
I think
myself.
I did pretty good, so that's 9. Yeah,
Well, this is probably
9 healing for Zayla.
Yeah, that's perfect. We can do all the healing stuff. But yeah, we went slightly over time. Thank you everyone for hanging in there. But yeah, we'll let's go through and just do one little round of our last, like, everyone say your name, your pronouns, if you want to be found on the internet, if you don't. Why don't we start with Lee?
Hello, I am Lee. I use he, they pronouns. I am on Instagram with some art if you're interested in that. I am on, we have Abstract Adventures. It's a pretty good podcast. You can find that wherever you get podcasts. And I am here mostly, so yeah.
Follow Lee's Instagram for gay Dracula thirst traps.
Yeah, if you want to see lots and lots of gay vampires. Well, I say that, it's just 2 of them.
It's just the 2. Join our Discord for
They're
more
good.
Dracula thirst traps.
Yes, and also Dracula thirst traps. So
Yeah.
check that out. It's, what is it? Lemoncedo 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Instagram?
It'll be in the description too. So
Yeah. And I'll send that over to Rowan.
Rowan, they, them pronouns. Don't find me on the internet. Don't worry about it.
Don't do
No.
it.
don't look. Don't even try.
I'll throw it to Emmy.
Hi, I'm Emmy Mary Elise. I use they, them. And you can find me on Twitter at DexyPlushies. It's probably spelled in the description. And this is Herbert, and he loves you.
Herbert.
Herbert! He's gotta go
And-
fast.
Toss him to Haley.
Hi, I'm Haley, she, her, and I am not on the internet. Don't look for me. Don't worry about it.
Deal with it.
And throwing to Remick.
Yeah, I'm Remick. I'm Rem of the Realm on most social media. I'm also on Abstract Adventures. It's great. Please give it a listen.
me.
I use she, her pronouns. Happy Pride, everyone. Please go check out the Awfully Queer Heroes Kickstarter, which I think wraps up at the end of the month. Absolutely worth it. Please go back that for us. Check us out on our socials. Happy Pride, and trust your instincts. You know what a hippocampus is. Good night.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.